UCLA, S2S, and Honor Choir. Montana thinks the best part about high school is being involved. Friends, and boyfriend. Her plans after high school include attending the University of California, LA, and obtaining a degree in zoology from UCLA. One more time for Miss Montana Angel. And now, our senior queen candidates. Our first candidate this evening will be Miss Courtney Mason. Courtney is the daughter of Shay and John Mason and is being escorted by her mother and a surprise visit here by her father. Yeah, that's worth a standing ovation. Miss Mason has tons of school spirit and spreads it by being a varsity cheerleader and an active member of the Spirit Squad. Courtney's favorite part of high school is cheering on the athletes during football and basketball games. Courtney is thankful for HDGC, her best friend Crystal, her parents, and the opportunities God has given her. Courtney's advice to underclassmen is, you're only in high school once, so go to all the events and games and participate in every Spirit Week. The next thing you know, you're a senior, and it's the last of everything. Courtney's future goals are to attend college and major in biology on a pre-med track. She would also like to continue her cheerleading career. One more time for Courtney Mason. Our next candidate is Miss Olga Morales. Olga is the daughter of Sandy and Jorge Morales. She's being escorted tonight by her mother, Sandy. Miss Morales stays very active in high school by being a member of the WHS Thespian Troupe 1669, the journalism and yearbook staff, the freshman mentor program, and the A+ program. Olga is also a library aide and the secretary of Beta Club. Olga's favorite things about high school are the clubs and classes offered and the diversity of people. She is thankful for all of her friends and family that have supported her and all of the teachers that have helped her succeed in class. Olga wants to advise the underclassmen to never let fear stop you from stepping outside your comfort zone. Even if you don't succeed, everything you make an effort to do or try isn't a failure. After high school, Olga wants to attend either Juilliard, Harvard, or NYU Tyson School of Arts. She plans to major in theater and minor in dance. And that is your candidate, Miss Olga Morales. Our third candidate is Miss Afati Poinsett. Of Sharon and Kevin Poinsett, who are both escorting her tonight. While in high school, Miss Poinsett has been involved in varsity softball, basketball, and track. Afatia's favorite thing about high school is staying active in sports, working with her teammates, challenging them, and making memories and friendships. She also really enjoyed beating Kickapoo's high school softball team last year. Afatia is most thankful for all of her friends and family. She wants to advise the underclassmen that high school is what you make of it. Challenge yourself to step outside the box, try new things, have fun, and make as many memories as you can while you can. After graduation, Afatia intends to attend Jefferson College to pursue her softball and academic career. And our final queen candidate is Miss Shelby Warren. former Queen candidate is Miss Shelby Warden. Shelby is the daughter of Krista and Donald Dobbins and will be escorted by them tonight. Miss Warden is very busy year-round as she participates in varsity volleyball, club air volleyball, student government, DECA, and Beta Club. Shelby says the best things about high school are participating in athletics, going to sporting events, and planning school activities through SGA. Shelby wants to advise the underclassmen that time flies, so cherish every moment. Stay safe, don't do drugs, and remember to have fun after high school. Shelby plans to attend Texas Tech, Recum Tech, and study to be an anesthesiologist. Tonight, we have the honor of welcoming back our former queen to help in the coronation, Miss Michelle Amato. Michelle attended Waynesville schools for 7 years and graduated as the all-school president and the 2017 homecoming queen. She now attends the University of Missouri-Columbia and is currently majoring in engineering. Michelle's advice for current high school students is to spend time and truly appreciate your friends and family before you have to leave for college. She also advises students to become involved in as many things as possible in high school and college. Doing this will help you to make new friends and find new interests. 2 Tiger Clubs have joined us tonight to assist in our coronation. To start, we have Miss Kenna Rodriguez. She is the daughter of Kimberly and Staff Sergeant Rodney Rodriguez. Kenna is 7 years old and is in Miss Christick's 2nd grade class at East Elementary, where math and writing are her favorite subjects. Kenna loves spending time with her family, playing with her little sister Fluffy, traveling to new places with her mom and dad, and Waynesville future cheer. Kenna hopes to be a Waynesville kindergarten teacher when she grows up. And we also have Mr. Jaden Morris. Jaden is the son of Lakeisha Greer and Rayshawn Wood. Jaden enjoys bowling and geography. He knows every country's flag and knows all the capitals of the United States. His favorite country is, get this, Montenegro. His favorite activity to do is travel and go to new places. And now, drum roll please. Your 2018 Waynesville High School homecoming queen is Miss Afatia Congratulations, Tia Poinsett, and congratulations to all the members of the court. The court will now move to the big blow-up Tiger General Wayne at the west end of the field for photos. Again, congratulations to all involved. Because homecoming is about returning to our home school and recognizing those who are here, we'd like for all of our WHS alumni to stand and take a moment to look around at all who have come back to make this a special night. Alumni, please stand.
Uh-oh, they left you. Samaria, they're going.
Let's give our alumni a round of applause. Thank you for attending this evening's activities. Go Tigers! At the start of halftime, we would like all window decorating participants to come down, and we ask for the representatives from the following businesses to please come down to the west end of the track near the big blow-up Tiger General Wayne for SGA to award the business window decorating contest winners. With the representatives for the Bank of Iberia, Hoppers, and Waynesville City Hall, make sure they're also down there. Also, we would like to thank the following schools and/or clubs that have representatives, and we want them to come down to the track near the Blow Up Tiger at halftime. These are for the floats. East Elementary, Thayer Elementary, and Wood Elementary. As a reminder to our fans, as you face the football field, the seats on the left are designated for our Waynesville High School students. The seats with the chair backs in the center are reserve seats, and the seats located on the far side of the stadium are for the visiting team. Army JROTC Color Guard marches onto the field. The Color Guard commander is Cadet Major Peyton Quiones. Carrying the national colors is Cadet Corporal Catalina Ortega. Carrying the Missouri State colors is Cadet Private Audrey Steele. The left guard is Cadet Private First Class Macy Ledford. The right guard is Cadet Private First Class Victor Peralta. Please remove your headgear, place your right hand over your heart as the Waynesville Tiger Pride Marching Band plays our national anthem, and please remain standing until the colors have left the field. Thank you. Immediately following tonight's game, the WHS football team will begin a new tradition. Player of the Game Award to a senior Waynesville Tiger varsity player. So please stay for a couple minutes after the game to witness this first award. Tonight's football game is not only an interscholastic competitive matchup between these two schools, it is also an extended educational experience for the student athletes. The Missouri State High School Activities Association and Mission member Waynesville High School know that events such as these help teach life values to the young participants. Keeping that in mind, we ask you to continue a proud Missouri tradition and display good sportsmanship throughout the contest. staff. Shane Rowland, Mike Klutz, Ryan Pimentel, Logan Smith, Johnny Kelly, Timberlake, and Sean Kelly. Jeff Rimmer as well. The team's athletic trainer is Cheryl Colley of Peak Sport and Time. Today's officiating for referee Bill Hall, umpire Fred Scarborough, linesman Jim Levinson, line judge Mike Dean, and back judge Mike Dawson. And the captains for the Waynesville Tigers, number 14, Sheen Butler Lawson. Number 11, Kevin Poinsett. Number 19, Michael Cassidy. And number 21, Malik Hopper. And now for the Rolla Bulldogs. Number 15, Blaze Costner. Number 53, Josh Morris. Number 39, Trey Quick. And number 2, Ahmad Bubakar. The Waynesville Tigers will receive the first half kick.
I'll go to, which is
Tiger fans, it's Friday night and the lights are on. Come on, Tiger fans, let's get on our feet. Kicking off for the Rolla Bulldogs, number 5, Mulligan Pritchett. Back to return to the Tigers, number 6, Desmond Dawkins, and number 80, Cameron Cavalier. Tiger fans, make some noise! On the kickoff return from the Waynesville Tigers, number 80, Cameron Cavalier, building at the 8, forced out of bounds. By number 5 of the Bulldog defense, Mulligan Pritchett. 36-yard kickoff return for the Tigers as they take over 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Flag on the play, offsides on the Bulldogs. 5-yard penalty, replay, first down. Tigers ball 1st and 5 from the 49-yard line.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Waynesville Tiger football. Tonight is the Waynesville Tigers take on the Rolla Bulldogs here. Homecoming 2018. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. Matt, a little delayed in getting us on the air, but we're ready to roll now. The Tigers take the kickoff, drive it all the way down. We're inside the 40 of the Rolla Bulldogs here with 11:45 here in the opening quarter. Matt, this ought to be a good game if we're playing the arch rivals, Rolla Bulldogs.
Absolutely. Just a 13-yard run right there by quarterback Michael Lewis. This time turn pitch goes to Sheen Butler-Lawson. He's going to get forward. Looks like he's going to pick up about 1, maybe 2 yards on the carry before he's brought down. But
I'm going to tell you, Matt, Rolla rolls in here, the 10th ranked team in the state in Class 4, 4-1. But what's really nice is the Tigers on a 2-game win streak. They won 2 weeks ago here live on the TTSN Sports Network. They defeated Hillcrest last week, absolutely annihilated Springfield Central. And the Tigers really want to keep this thing rolling tonight.
well, and we talked about it, how success breeds success. And even though you're up against a tough team,
we got a pick
pass
off.
is picked off right there by the Rolla Bulldogs.
Well, Lewis's pass out to the left side. That Rolla defender, and did you get the number on that?
That's
number
going to be
14?
number 14, Elijah Young. picks that
Elijah
ball
Young
up.
just absolutely jumps the route right there, steps in front of that pass and brings it back to the Tiger 46-yard line, I believe, 47-yard line. That's where the
47-yard line
Bulldogs
right
will be
there.
taking over. A lot of action in that first 55 seconds.
Oh, Mike, we're in it early right now. We've got another international pin going into the board early tonight. Hello from Germany.
That's going to be about a 5-yard run for the Rolla Bulldogs up the middle. And once again, folks, you're watching us out there on the TTSN Sports Network live via the Facebook. Shoot us a message from where you're watching from, somewhere in the United States, all over the world. Matt's got the pins going into the map right now.
New box of pins tonight.
Handoff up the middle. It's going to be
number 39.
Trey Wolf, I believe. He's not on our roster right now, but I believe that's what.
All right, so the Tigers off the turnover now have stopped the Bulldogs on the first 2. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here, so big defensive stand.
Third and 5 for the Rolla Bulldogs.
Dropping back to pass. He's got pressure, all sorts of leading.
He's
going to be
get
driven
away.
out of bounds right there. I believe that, yep. Who else? Aaron McDaniel hustling over there to the side to knock him out of bounds. Looks like he gets maybe just shy of getting back to the original line of scrimmage right there. May have lost about half a yard, so that's going to bring up 4th and about 5.5 here for the Rolla Bulldogs.
And they're going to go for it, it looks like. That's Jack Hounsome at quarterback for the Rolla Bulldogs. Looks like they're going to
It's like change the
immediately.
play.
Yeah, we're going to. Looks like Rolla's going to call timeout. I think they came up, tried to do a hard snap, and pulled the Tigers off sides, and it didn't work.
Well, you talked about this, Mike, this Rolla team coming in ranked number 10 in the state. I know last year you and I made the ride down the road to Rolla to watch this Rolla team. Very talented football team a year ago. Graduated some talent, but definitely have a lot back here this season.
Graduated Josh Pritchard. That was one of the key losses for the Rolla Bulldogs. But I know they've been very high on Hounsome. He's just a junior. We saw him play a little bit last year as a sophomore. And he brings a lot to the table at the quarterback position also.
All right, so Rolla comes back onto the field.
Well, Matt, we're joined in the TTSN Sports booth by a very, very busy Marianne Ward this week with homecoming going on here in Waynesville. Marianne's been all over the place. You turn around, there's Marianne working. I'm telling you, she's deserved a weekend off.
All right, Rolla comes back to the set. Still two spread out. Drops back, looks to pass. The ball's up into the air, has the receiver, and it's complete. And into the end zone for Rolla is going to be number 8, Ethan Stevenson.
It's going to be a 43-yard pass from Hounson to Stevenson.
And I need to correct that. I can't see the bottom half.
It is 11, isn't it?
I believe it's Roderick Alfred. I think it's number 9. The back of his jersey, it looks like an 8, but I think the bottom piece is folded up. I'm pretty sure that was Alfred that took it in for the score there.
And we have a flag down before the kick can go up. It's going to be offsides against the Tigers. That'll just move the ball about a yard and a half. Rolla's moving it that close. Rolla's going to bring in their offense to go for 2 now.
See a bigger package of linemen coming in. All right, so as you said, Rolla set up to go for the 2-point conversion here. Quarterback moves up now under center. Looks like it's going to be a sneak. It is, and he is. Have not seen a signal from an official. They're going to say no good.
Hard to tell from our angle up here, but it did not look like he got there, and that is correct. So that makes it 6-0 favor of the Rolla Bulldogs here in the with 9:35 left. Just a straight out play there from Housen as he lined up here, and it was one-on-one coverage out to
well, I think if we want, maybe we can take another look at this here if you want to draw it up.
And so Housen takes it long, goes deep with one-on-one coverage over the top of the defensive back, and takes it in for the first score of the ball game there from Rolla.
Well, you isolate that one-on-one matchup right there.
So the Bulldogs will be kicking off again to the Tigers. Interesting lineup for the Tigers out there on this kick. A lot of people up real close.
Well, they are, and you see Sheen Butler-Lawson deep.
And that would be why.
The Tigers going to have the ball in nice field position right there.
Interesting.
Right at 42. Well, you look back there and looking to see. I could not see who it was on this near side. I think it was Cameron Cavalier on the near side. You had Sheen Butler-Lawson to the far side. Rolla, I think, content to take their chances. Maybe you get the onside kick there. Maybe Waynesville gets in that position, but you don't put it in the hands of 2 very dangerous Waynesville return men.
So the Tigers will be back on offense. Michael Lewis at the quarterback position. Sheen Butler-Lawson back in the backfield with him.
Tigers go trips to the top. They go to the lone receiver to the bottom. Rollout comes to the bottom of the screen. Tigers looking, has the receiver. He's going to be complete out of bounds.
Kevin Poinsett on the reception.
Saw that play yesterday as I caught the tail end of Coach Haynes in practice, running these plays to the sideline. Several different things right here at the end of practice yesterday, but Tigers were really working those out of bounds plays just like that, and see it played to perfection.
And we saw that in the pregame warm-ups, too, as we were standing on the sideline with one of our old friends from Rolla. Doc Roberts has made it up for the game tonight. Got a chance to visit with Doc before the game. As we're going to get a measurement here.
It's going to be real close here, Coach Rawlings. I cannot tell for it. It's hard for me to hazard a guess. Looking right down the line, it looks like it's going to be close. We may be at just a whisker short. Going to straighten out that chain, and we're going to be just shy right here of the first down, so it's going to be second and less than a yard. Boy, Mike, big day here in Waynesville today. Homecoming parade, all the festivities.
And it was from the moment we got to school. It was setting things up and putting things in motion, and lots of excitement here. And you know what? A 2-0 win streak brings even more excitement to homecoming.
Absolutely. For you guys that haven't been or not able to get here tonight for homecoming, you want to give a shout out, you alumni, want to give us your class year and be here with us in spirit. We appreciate you tuning in as Michael Lewis is going to get wrapped up in the backfield. He's going to take a big loss right there.
On the sack of the Rolla Bulldogs, number 63, Corbin Cox. And number 53, Josh Morris.
So that's going to move it back and make it 3rd and about 6 for the Tigers.
So we are 8:45 left to play here in the first quarter. Tigers spread it out. They're going to go twins to the top, twins to the bottom. Sheen Butler-Losselin moves over. Now it's going to be a throwback. That's coming over to Sheen. Sheen on his feet, cuts back into the middle of the field on his feet, still up.
Oh, and he gets just tripped up at the 40-yard line. But nice job by Sheen Butler-Lawson cutting it back to the middle of the field. Saw some opening right there. Picks up the first down, gets it inside the 40.
Big block thrown right there. Number 66, Jerry Reed, makes a big block right there as Sheen cut it back to the inside. What a play. All right, receiver in motion. Give goes up the middle.
It's going to be number 6 right there, Desmond Dawkins on the carry. We've seen Desmond do some stuff in the wide receiver position coming across. That's the first time I think we've seen Desmond run straight out of the backfield.
Yeah, we've seen him involved in many things, but yeah, as a true setup back to run. And Desmond, strong legs.
Strong legs, very, very much speed right there.
All right, snap comes back. It's going to be a quick pass to the outside. That's complete.
Michael Cassidy.
I believe that is who caught the pass. And coming back over, yeah, that's going to be Michael Cassidy. We've called his name a lot this year. If I'm not mistaken, Grandma and Grandpa tune into the games from up in Maine. Happy to see grandson doing so well out here tonight.
Flip back to Sheen Butler-Lawson this time. Sheen just takes it up the middle. Powerful run. Picks up about 7 yards on that run.
Clock will stop on the first down as they get the chains reset. Stops it momentarily at 7:03, but the Tigers, nice offensive drive right here. All right, Lewis in the shotgun set. Looks like Butler-Lawson in there beside him. Trip receivers bunch to the bottom, one to the top. Is the give's going to go to Michael Cassidy?
Little pitch forward. Oh, he broke that tackle in the backfield. Cassidy was about to get brought down for a 3-yard loss. And Cassidy breaks the tackle and gets it back almost to the line of scrimmage. Class of 86, Scott Kiffin checking in with us. Class of 88, Colin Long checking in with us.
All right. Lewis rolls out, got a receiver.
I believe it's caught. I mean, number 1, Aaron Imperato with the catch.
So that's going to move it forward. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 5 here for the Waynesville Tigers. Ball sits right just outside the 20-yard line.
Tigers in that hurry-up offense. Hand
Gives
off
to
Sheen.
Butler-Lawson up the middle, still on his feet, spinning, and he's going to be forward and have enough for the first down. He's going to be brought down right about the 11-yard line, I believe. Oh, Mike, a more recent graduate here, Miss Jessica Dendecker, class of 2016, checks in with us. All right, so Tigers just outside the 10-yard line here. First down. Looks like there's just barely room to get a first down. Right at the goal line. Gives Butler Lawson up the middle. His feet are chugging as he comes across, and looks like he's going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 on the carry.
Second and 7 for the Tigers. Lewis looking over to the sideline for the play.
Jacob York checks into the game for the Waynesville Tigers.
Pitch back to Sheen. Sheen's going to be stopped in the backfield.
Sheen going to have his helmet pulled off there as he's being tackled on that play.
Once that helmet comes off, Sheen has to come off for a play.
So looks like it's going to be a loss of about 5 on the play, so it'll bring up about 3rd and 12 here for the Waynesville Tigers, 3rd, maybe 13. Lewis, high snap, corrals it. Looking downfield. He's going to go for receiver, and it's caught.
Wow!
Touchdown, Waynesville Tigers.
What a catch.
I believe that's Kevin Poinsett.
What a pass. Lewis gets the ball just over the defense right there.
Wow.
I'd like to draw that up on a telestrator. I'm not even sure how you do that. Lewis rolls out to the left and just puts enough touch on that pass to get it over the defense.
Wow. Kevin Poinsett, we've seen how good of hands Kevin has on the defense, picking off, 6, 7 interceptions already on the season. It's the extra points up.
And it's good, and the Tigers take the lead here. 4:07. They're up 7-6 on the Rolla Bulldogs. Homecoming 2018. Wow. That was a nice offensive drive by the Waynesville Tigers.
Well, and Kevin talked about how hard of a catch it was. Once he had it, he's at the goal line, falls in for the touchdown, but to somehow get his hands on that, unreal. Have more checking in here. Alumni class of 1975, class of 1981 checking in. Mike, you never know what kind of special guest we'll have step in the booth with us tonight.
That right there is a winner, Matt.
Well, I didn't hear a place.
He's a top third. He's finished
top
in the top 3. We know that. Bank of Iberia in the business decorations for homecoming. We're going to find out at halftime, and that's some stuff. I'm telling you, when David Trenton heard that, he could almost not contain himself out there in the crowd.
Well, I saw him sketching up plans, working feverishly. The work he puts into the door decorating contest is unreal.
Troy with a high kickoff. It's going to come down about the 15-yard line.
Going to be fielded just inside the 15. Still on his feet as he crosses the 20. Going to run into a herd of the Tigers, and looks like he's going to spill forward to about 26-yard line. Looks like we're going to whistle him dead. So the Rolla Bulldogs will go back to work there, but with 4:02 remaining here in the first quarter, Waynesville on top, 7-6. Mike, very nice offensive drive right there for the Waynesville Tigers.
Well, we had a little bit of pass game, a lot of Sheen Butler Lawson right there on the ground, and Tigers took some time off that clock and just drove it right down the field.
All right, Rolla in the shotgun set. Turn, give, looking for some space on the outside now. Trying to bump it outside. He's still on his feet, and looks like he's going to have the first down on the run right there. I believe. I did not get a number on the running back there.
Well, the number was 39. We don't have a number on it. We're going to have to check into that. We do not have him on our roster.
I did see that it looked like it was Maurice Fiame that brought him down at the end of the play. And, I guess, really, we care more about our players than the opposition.
And there goes the mystery running back from Rolla up the middle again.
He's going to go forward. Looks like it's going to be a pickup of about 7 yards. So that'll bring up second and about 3. All right, same set here. One receiver wide to the top, one way out to the bottom. Handoff goes up the middle. Got blockers and room. He's off to the races now. One man to beat. Gets past him. Oh, nice job to run him down to prevent the touchdown right there. Coming a long way. It's going to be Solomon Isabel.
That's going to be number 39, Trey Quick, for the Rolla Bulldogs. Thanks to our colleagues next door for the help.
Well, a big run right there for Quick. Takes it all the way down to about the 2-yard line here, 3-yard line. Snap goes off, handoff goes to, not going to get in there. Tiger sniffed that one out. Looked like Aaron McDaniel, and I think that's Ian Williams that got in underneath right there to stop him. Ball still sits right about the 2-yard line. Handoff going to go with Quick again up the middle. Looks like he's in, and he is. So that's going to be a touchdown for Rolla.
Quick with the 2-yard run. 12-7 here. It appears.
Looks like Rolla's going to try and kick this one.
Yeah, they're going to go for the conventional extra point here.
Looks like that's number 5, I'm sorry, as the kick is up and it is good. That's going to be number 5, Pritchett. Mulligan Pritchett.
Mulligan Pritchett. Common spelling.
So, 2:33. Coach Rawlings said it started a little slow there, a little dragging on both sides, and all of a sudden offense has picked up dramatically on both.
That's a factually correct statement there, Matt.
Rolla,
2 big plays by Rolla and one nice drive by the Waynesville Tigers.
I'm going to need to verify on the map. Oh, Coach Rawlings, we've got a new pin going in the map right now. Checking in from Seaside, Georgia, a state we need. Wendell Harris down. Oh, I'm sorry, Seaside, California. I got excited. I thought it was the state we needed, but we do need California.
Okay, then it's still a state we need.
I just got to move the pin. All right, looks like Pritchett in to kick off here for the Rolla Bulldogs.
Matt, we need somebody from Georgia. There's a hole in the map. And that's going to be a fair catch by Josh Ash down at the 25-yard line. That's where the Tigers will take over. 2:31 left here in quarter number 1.
All right, so looks like Michael Lewis, Sheen Butler lost it out there. So the Tiger offense takes over. Ball right at the 25-yard line. Receiver comes in motion. Handoff gives Sheen. This side looking, has some blockers, cuts it upfield. He's going to spill forward and pick up 3 yards or so on the carry right there.
Jessica Dendecker's asking if Warrensburg is on our map.
We've got so many pins in Missouri. I don't know that we can fit any more in. So there's got to be one there or very near.
Sheen Butler Lawson breaks the tackle.
Still on his
He is
feet.
still on his feet. He's going to take it down inside the 30-yard line.
What a big run right there as Sheen Butler Lawson gets off on his horse and run looks like about 47-yard run right there for Sheen Butler Lawson as the ball goes down inside the 30-yard line. The Waynesville Tigers.
Matt, the Butcher, Bill Dendecker. He's from the class of 1981.
Class of 81 checking in. Minnesota's watching. Now, we do have a pin in Minnesota, but we've got a lot of states we need to work on filling in here. We got some, it's kind of a sprinkling all over. All right, Lewis in the shotgun set. Rolls up to his left. He looks, that passes up.
That's going to be pass interference.
I think that's number 88, Anthony Bledsoe, was the intended receiver that was getting mugged all the way down the sideline. That is Anthony Bledsoe over there. Anthony Bledsoe was being grabbed every 2 steps. Now, Coach Rawlings, Pablo Cuevas checking in from Kansas City. Hope Pablo's not at work.
Pablo, if you're at work, don't get yourself in trouble.
All right, so pass interference goes half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down for the Waynesville Tigers. So Tigers just outside the 10-yard line, threatening here quickly.
Lewis with the handoff to Sheen around the left side this time.
Sheen's going to take it down.
Whoa, and he was a long ways out of bounds when he was brought down also.
Looks like out of bounds, maybe about the 6-7 yard line. I can't see exactly where. We'll see where this referee puts the ball down. Looks like right about the 7 yard line. All right, so it's going to be second and about 5. Ball sits at the 7. Lewis in the shotgun set. Receiver comes in motion. The give goes. That's Michael Cassidy.
He's
still on his feet.
Wow, Michael stays on his feet.
And touchdown!
What a job by Michael Cassidy as he was about to be brought down for about a 5-yard loss. And Cassidy breaks that tackle and takes it all the way to the house.
And just like that, Tigers tie it up, looking to add the extra point and gain the lead back. Coach Rawlings, this is about as an action-packed of a first quarter as we've had in a while.
In a long time.
All right, Choi back to kick for Waynesville. Low snap, ball's teed up. It's up and it's good.
And it's good. The Tigers with a 14-13 lead. 1:15 left here in quarter number 1.
Wow. What a run by Michael Cassidy. It comes in motion, the give to him, comes to that near side, and like you said, tripped up in the backfield, keeps his feet.
Dives into the end zone.
Wow.
Tremendous job right there by Michael Cassidy. Well, the Tigers will be kicking off, and that's 27 points in the first quarter, Matt. Woo!
And there's still a minute 15. Who knows what's going to happen here before it's all said and done?
I'm going to tell you who's going to know, the people that have joined in with us here on the TTSN Sports Network.
You're darn right they will. As you see Coach Klutz right there in the huddle talking to that defense. Got to get a stop right here. The Waynesville offense, so far tonight, I've been incredibly impressed. Nice balance of running the ball and passing the ball, being able to keep that defense on their heels a little bit because you don't know if it's going to be Sheen Butler Lawson coming at you or if Lewis is going to roll out to that left-hand side.
I'm going to tell you what I like. I like the fact that the Tigers are moving the pocket tonight. We're seeing Michael Lewis get out to the side. We're making Rolla do some chasing on Michael Lewis tonight, and that has made a lot of difference in the passing game. It's going to be a short, high kick, and it's going to be caught, and he's going to be brought down immediately at about the 31-yard line. That's where the Rolla Bulldogs will take over.
David Wiles right there is the man that caught the ball for Rolla and turned around and had someone right on him, popped him, and take him down. So, as you said, going to take over right there. 1:12 left to play here in the first quarter. And your Waynesville Tigers are on top 14-13. All right, so Rolla comes to the line. Familiar set here. Handoff goes to Quick. Quick looking for room over the left. He's got blockers, and he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not until he gets real close to midfield. Looks like they're going to spot that right about the 49-yard line. So big run on first down for Rolla right there, and puts the ball at midfield, stops the clock momentarily.
And Matt Quick seems to be a very important piece of their puzzle over there, and he's not on the lineup tonight. That's something we don't normally see.
Alfred in motion, fakes the give. That's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he is, wow.
Brought down immediately.
That's going to be Jacob York right there, number 81. Comes in and lays a hit. As the quarterback slipped the first man, and Jacob York was waiting at the line of scrimmage and absolutely leveled him.
Going back to Quick. He breaks a tackle. He's going to
Spins
pick up
forward.
about 3. And we'll see. Rolla will not have to run another play here in the first quarter. We'll find out if they do. And right now it doesn't look like they're going to. Well, maybe they are.
Well, the Bulldogs split 2 receivers out to the top, 1 to the bottom. That's Alfred comes in motion, and now they're going to have 3 to the top.
Well, the quarter's over, so
Yeah.
it was over about 5 seconds ago. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. The Waynesville Tigers up on the Rolla Bulldogs, 14-13 here at Homecoming 2018. End of the first quarter, Matt. You know what that means. It's time for
TTSN Sports
It's time
Update.
for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. For all the news, it is news right here in Tigertown. Matt, you know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page?
I'm going to say our head rules interpreter, Gary Schultz.
That's old news. That's old news and doesn't count. You know who likes it? Brian Beckler, 7th grade football coach of the Waynesville Tigers. He likes the Tiger TV Facebook page. Mark Wilson let us know last night that Brian Beckler last night picked up his 50th win as a 7th grade football coach here in Waynesville. And we want to send out a big congratulations to Brian on win number 50. Matt, sports around town. We got a couple things going on we want to talk about. We got some stuff going on tomorrow for those of you out there that looking for something to do. Softball is going to be playing in day 2 of a tournament in Rolla tomorrow. But one of my favorite events of the fall is going on tomorrow as the cross-country team heads up to Camdenton and has their meet at Ha Ha Tonka. And folks, if you haven't been to that, get up early in the morning, head over to Camdenton. That is something to see, Matt.
Yeah, I believe the high school girls are going to run about 9, I think, in the morning. I think I'm going to make the drive up, just be dad tomorrow and watch the girls run. Is still on his feet, running for his life right there. Max Reyes.
Hey, Matt, I want to send out a big hello to one that just joined us right here. Waynesville coach taking a year off for the U.S. military. Josh Wilfong joining us live via the Facebook on the TTSN Sports Network. Coach Wilfong, if you were back here, basketball starts in 3 weeks.
Now we're going to need a location. This could be a new pin.
Boy, it could be, but he may not be able to tell us.
So the Tigers force the punt, and that is a long, booming punt. Going to bounce, check up about the 15, take a Tiger bounce, and come back out to, looks like right about the 17-yard line. But nice stop right there for Coach Klutz and the Tiger defense. Get the ball back in the hands of the Tiger offense and let them go to work.
Well, you talked about defensive coordinator Mike Klutz there in his defense. Well, we've seen head coach Joe Haynes' offense look real impressive in this first quarter.
Well, Mike, looking across the ticker here, so many people joining us, but one that's near and dear to both of our hearts, a guy that played basketball for us in middle school, ran track for us in high school, Dominic Jones joining us here on the TTSN tonight.
Looks like Imperado's in at quarterback, it appears.
Imperato rolling out to the right. It
He's
looks
gonna
like
keep
this is a
it.
keeper play. Still on his feet. He's got the first down. And
About 13 yards on that run. Aaron Rodgers on that tackle for the Rolla Bulldogs. Talk about all the people watching. I think they're all out of town because the in-town people appear to be here. This is a huge crowd here on Homecoming 2018.
Well, the streets were packed downtown today for the parade. It's been a full day since we got up this morning.
Well, they're all sugared up. All the candy, all the stuffed animals falling out of the sky. I mean, it was a great day to be a Tiger downtown.
Imperato going to keep it this time to the left side, still on his feet, going forward, and going to be tripped up. Going to be
about 8.
39, 38-yard line here, depending on the spot.
Eight yards for Imperato on that carry.
Class of 2018 joining us, Ashton Bills. All right, Cassidy goes in motion.
Imperato's going to roll out to the right. He's going to keep it. Still looking. Oh, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield.
It's going to be a big loss right there.
Imperato had 2 receivers deep right there, Matt, and nobody really in that short range where he could drop it off to.
It's going to drop about 4 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and about 6 here for the Tigers. That looks like Lewis checking into the game. Sheen's the back at the top I'm not sure.
I can't tell who's.
It may be Dawkins.
And it is Dawkins, Susan. He gets the run across the middle, and Desmond Dawkins will not be caught as he's going to take that to the house.
Wow. 62-yard run right there for Desmond Dawkins.
Nice job by Desmond right there.
Now, if we go to the telestrator
we can go to the
here,
telestrator on this.
draw it up here is Desmond Dawkins.
We're going to draw it up here. Dual backfield. Desmond takes it across the middle as that line just opened a hole there, and Desmond was off to the races. I'm telling you, Matt, right there, I don't think there's a kid on the field right now that has the speed that Desmond Dawkins has out in the open field. And that kick was up, and it was good. So that's going to get the Tigers to extend that lead to 21-13. As Desmond gets a little bit of hole right there, the Tiger offensive line does a great job. Misdirection play, open a little hole, and you let your speed guys do the work.
Well, and we've seen several times tonight the Rolla linebackers are keying on Sheen, and rightfully so. Sheen Butler-Lawson's one of the best running backs in the Ozark Conference, but I think maybe getting a little aggressive. You put Dawkins in that set. I think they're looking, but they're eyeing Sheen.
But there's not a lot of tape out there on Desmond Dawkins. This is one of those things right now as they're looking at Desmond right now on that sideline. I'm pretty sure they're having that discussion. Wait a minute, that guy's a wide receiver. What's going on?
And as we saw in track last spring, there, like you said, there's not many people going to be able to run down Desmond. he gets a little bit of space and green ground in front of him, I'll take him against anybody they've got. So Choi gets the extra point. Now he tees it up, going to boot it down. It's going to be fielded, rolling into the end zone here.
Off the fingertips into the end zone. So Rolla will bring it out of the end zone. They're going to take over on their 20-yard line. 9:05 left to go here in the second quarter with the Tigers with an 8-point lead.
Woo! Second quarter starting just like the first ended. Action-packed. Would love to see the defense here. Tigers get another big stop right here as the Waynesville offense that just looks ready to ring the bell. If you can get them the ball, they're ready to go. Handoff goes to Quick. He's looking inside. Quick done a nice job tonight. He's had some nice blocks that free him just enough space to kind of slip off in between the guard and the tackle to either side. But Waynesville's starting to figure that out, and all of a sudden Quick doesn't have that gimme 6-7 yard run right there as the Tigers stop him after a pickup about 2. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 8 here for the Rolla Bulldogs. All right, this time.
Oh, Quick just gets away in the backfield.
He's going to be. It looks like he's going to
look like he's going to have the first down. He's over the 30-yard line there. Tigers almost bring Quick down in the backfield. Quick was quick to get away back there.
Yes, he was. Cassidy eventually brings him down there, but yeah, it's going to be enough for the first down as the ball gets across the 30-yard line. Just shy of the 31s where they're going to spot it up, so it'll be 1st and 10 Rolla Bulldogs at their own 30. So we're just over 8 minutes to play here in the first half. Handoff's going to go to Quick again.
He's going to be slowed down and brought down the backfield. That's Timmy Brack coming off that nose right there. Was able to get in the backfield and get a hold of Quick.
Well, Brack very quick got upfield, was able to run him down there from behind.
We've seen how quick is, so it's a nice job there by Tim up the middle.
Absolutely. All right, Rolla comes to line, keeping the same set. The 2 receivers out, 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Quick in the backfield. Going to fake the handoff now.
They're going to go long.
To the air.
He's going to overthrow his receiver. He overthrows the defense there, too.
Closest man to catching that ball was Desmond Dawkins.
Yeah, and Desmond was out of bounds by the time he got to it.
Oh, Coach Rawlings, I'm being corrected. Ashton Pill's class of 2017, not 2018.
Factually correct statement there.
Doesn't seem like she's been going that long.
Hounson there, I think he was wanting to get rid of that ball just a little too quick. Was afraid of that. Yeah, a little bit of pressure on you. It makes you force things, makes everything go just a little bit faster than you want it to go.
Big 3rd down here. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Rolla Bulldogs. Tigers look like they're going to bring pressure. They do. Gets the pass away. That's going to be complete.
That's quick, I believe.
Middle of the field as he's going to bring it across midfield and going to be taken down at the Waynesville.
Yep. That was quick out of the
47.
backfield. Yeah. It's going to be right there between the 46 and 47. And 1st down for the Bulldogs.
All right, gives to Quick, and
Quick
he is
brought
dropped.
down.
Holy cow. 2 Tigers in on it. One of them's going to be
Damian Muchacha, and who was, I don't remember, it was 44, and
I did not see who
Ian
the
Williams, I believe. I think it was.
Okay, number 8, Ian Williams. They were there ready to eat his lunch.
That's going to lose 3 yards for the Bulldogs. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Several people checking in here. Is Trey Spencer, Waynesville alumni, checking in. If I'm not mistaken.
Houndsman was looking to get rid of that ball, and when his running back wasn't there, he takes it up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 7, it looks like.
Trey might be able to confirm this. I believe he's checking in Commerce, Texas tonight. Small town that yours truly grew up in.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Rolla. 3rd down and 8 for the Rolla Bulldogs.
Class of 79, class of 93 checking in as that pass is going to be
out
complete.
the quick. He's going to break the tackle, and man, he's going to get close to the first down. It's going to depend on that mark.
I got to think on this side of the field, if he doesn't have it and it's that close, I got to think Rolla's probably going to go for it here on 4th down.
And they're not even going to measure. They're going to say he's about a yard short.
I would expect we're going to see Quick right here following a fullback right up the middle.
And he was stopped. He was stopped. That Tiger defense came up strong that time. Maximo Reyes, first guy there, and he hit Quick and brought him to a stop, and the Tiger offense is going to be back on the field. What a stop by the Tiger defense.
All right, so it puts the ball back in the hands of the Waynesville offense here. Class of 94 checks in with us. 2014, Trevor Breedlove checking in with us.
Trevor listening to the game tonight, live via the TTSN Sports Network.
Quick pass out to the flat. That's going to be complete. Still on his feet and moving forward.
It'll be number 4, Josh Ash on the reception.
Josh looks like he's going to pick up about 6, maybe 7 on the play right there. So that'll make it 2nd and about 3. Lewis in the backfield. Sheen, Butler, Lawson right beside him. Turn, gives to Butler, Lawson. Sheen takes it, cuts it upfield, and he's going to pick up about 6 on the play, so moves the ball into Rolla territory, gives the Tigers the first down.
Nice cut back there by Sheen Butler Lawson. It looked like that play was designed to go outside to the right. He saw it was going nowhere there, cut back up the middle, picked up the first down, keep those chains moving. Tigers moving down the field.
Class of 2015, Cody Vaughn checking in with us.
Oh, we've got a whistle as the ball was snapped there. And we're going to get an offsides by the Rolla Bulldogs. That's going to move it 5 yards down the field, bring up a 1st and 5.
We'll take a free 5 anytime they want to give it.
Matt, who wouldn't take a free 5?
I'm sure there's someone that's not very smart.
Okay.
I don't know them, but I'm sure there's someone. Class of 1979 checking in, commenting on how beautiful this field is here tonight.
That's going to be a
Sheen
handoff
Butler
to Sheen.
Lawson. Sheen's still on his feet, trying to make something out of nothing right there.
That play looked like it might not have been exactly designed to do that. Sheen tries to break it back to the other side. He's going to be brought down in the backfield for a loss of about 3, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to make it about 2nd and 8 here for Waynesville. So the Tigers waiting to get the play in. Looks like it's going to be brought in. Deron Anderson, number 23, comes in with it. As the Tigers look a little confused, I think they're going to take a timeout right here.
Timeout. That's the Tigers' first timeout they've used here in the first half.
Well,
and folks, if you noticed, it's cooled off enough here in the great state of Missouri that there's no more Misha water breaks. Hey, I did get that information from our hydration director, athletic director, Corey Ace. He talked about that. came out. He had to do, I believe, a temperature check on the field and report that in. He was doing that, I believe, every night this week. As Misha was gathering all that data, determining do they need water, do they not need water, is it too hot for water, is it too cool for water?
One thing in our conversation with him was Corey talked about how many neat phone calls he's received through the week talking about the different water issues. He loves those phone calls, you guys, the questions, the discussions you guys are having.
Well, when you're calling in and you're discussing H2O with Corey Ace, man, I mean, the man is so knowledgeable about water. Folks, he would welcome your phone calls this week.
Oh, absolutely. Even though we're not having the water breaks, of course, I think it's kind of like you and I. You get to talking Cardinals and we just get out of control. We'll roll with it. That he'll talk about water. There's a little reverse right there.
That's going to be
Sean Sumter with the carry right there. The Tigers try a little misdirection. Looks like they're going to lose 2, maybe 3 yards on the play, so it's going to bring up so they're going to say lost 4, so it's going to be 3rd and 12 here for the Waynesville Tigers.
And one more thing on the water, Matt. We want to thank Corey Ace. He brought a whole case of water up here for us tonight.
You're not kidding. I walked up and we had 6 bottles on our table alone. And
Lewis lets it fly down the middle. Oh, just overthrows Aaron Imperato. But yes, we did. There was water everywhere in here.
There's a full case behind us. We have more water than I know what to do.
Look in the booths next to us. They have water stacked up. We can't even see to see the people working next door because of the water bottles.
I think that's Julian Burnham on the other side of the window, but I can't tell. All right, so it's going to bring up 4th down. Choi in to punt for the Waynesville Tigers. Get pressure, gets that kick away, fair catch called for and taken right at the 24-yard line. So stops the clock at 2:53, and the Rolla Bulldogs gonna have a little under 3 minutes here. I believe Rolla still has all 3 timeouts. No, I'm sorry.
No, they have 2. They called
2.
one. They called one early on that 4th down play.
So still a lot of time here before half. You wouldn't think that with 3 minutes, but the way that first quarter went, there's no telling what can happen in 3 minutes.
And, folks, in 3 minutes we'll have the halftime with the Waynesville Marching Band. We're going to have our homecoming queen, Tia Poinsett, out there again with her court, and the Tigers with all kinds of defensive pressure. Boy.
Ian Williams was in there quick. There was a whole host. I think the entire Tiger front line, Tim Breck, the entire front line was in there in a heartbeat. As that's going to be about a 7-yard drop on 1st down. Rolla's going to go 5 wide right here. They're going to go 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Quarterback all alone in the set. Here come the Tigers again.
Hounson's going to roll out. He's going to run. He's going to keep the ball and get real close to a 1st down. Well, he's going to be right there. It looks like he's going to have it.
Well, looking at the official on the near side, he's got it. I'm not so sure where the official's standing on the far side.
Where he put the ball down.
They're going to put it down and say it's a 1st down from where that's at.
Yeah. And it is going to be a 1st down for the Rolla Bulldogs. Tigers brought the house that time, and Houndsman was just able to get away.
They're going to keep the same set. This time, Houndsman going to go over the middle.
And he's going to break a tackle, still on his feet, and get it out to the 50-yard line or just over the 50-yard line.
That's going to be plenty enough for a 1st down, so ball brought out all the way to the 50. The clock will stop temporarily at 2:06 as the referees reset the chains. As Rolla in this hurry-up offense, keeping the 5 wide receivers. Hounson this time. He's going to duck it and looks to go again. Now he pulls up to throw.
And he's got quick down over the 30-yard line.
That's going to be all the way down to, looks like, about the 26, 27-yard line. Once again, the clock will stop on the 1st down and long enough to move the chains. And now we wind
Everybody spread out, quick spread out of the backfield down to the near side of your screen.
Hounson pressure up the middle, blocks one. Now he's going to run
He's
it.
still on his feet. He's still on his feet, and he's going to run it. He's going to get out of bounds, pick up about 4. We've got a flag down. We got another flag down. Look like a block in the back there by the Rolla Bulldogs.
That's what I saw. It looked like the Waynesville defender was following Hounson. Hounson went out of bounds. The Waynesville defender then got speared right in the back.
And we did have 2 flags. We had a flag right at the play, and a flag came in from the back judge. So I don't know if it's 2 different penalties or if they both saw the same thing.
Personal foul. Looks like helmet to helmet was the call, and it's going to be against Rolla. So that's going to back them up 15 yards. Costly penalty right there as Rolla makes something out of nothing right there on the run by Hounson, and now it's going to cost them 15 yards. Put the ball all the way back out to the 38.
So it'll be first and 25, 21st and 23 for the Rolla Bulldogs. And we're going to have a timeout. Well, I don't know that we're going to have a timeout. I'm not sure what's going on right now, Matt.
Looks like Coach Haynes was talking to the referee.
He was, and it's going to be a timeout, Waynesville. I thought it was going to be a timeout, Waynesville, but the official kind of gave that impression. He was not real happy with whatever Coach Haynes had to say.
Well, no, and Coach Haynes looks like he wants an explanation about something. I'm not sure exactly what.
And there you see the conversation going on between head coach Joe Haynes and 2 of the officials. Coach Haynes pats the guy on the back. He pats Coach Haynes on the back. Holy moly. Officials and coaches getting along, Matt. That's what sportsmanship's all about. Right there. Now Coach Haynes turns around, and I guarantee he's not happy with what they talked about, but that's okay.
But he patted him on the back. Everything seems all right, so we'll call it a win. All right, Coach, we're 1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Rolla has it first and 23 right about the 39-yard line here. Snaps back. Hounson looks deep down the left-hand side. He's got a receiver there.
Well, he threw it. The receiver cut to the middle of the field a little bit. He had one trailing right there.
Incomplete pass stops the clock at 1:18. So it's going to be second and 23. Boy, you aren't kidding, Coach Rollins. See, you're going to need a shoehorn to get another person in the bleachers right now. Hounson, pressure coming. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped.
That's going to be
55. Charles Willingham
brings him down in the backfield.
We've seen Hounson spin and get out a couple of those. He wasn't getting away from Willingham that time.
Not getting away from that. So we've got a timeout. I haven't seen it signaled on who called that timeout.
Well, you've got third and long, 108. I'm going to guess the Rolla Bulldogs called that timeout to stop the clock right there. And it looks like they're going to put 3 seconds back on the clock here, as I think is what we're doing. Getting a signal from the field right there. Looks like they were going to put 3 seconds back on the clock, move it to 1:11 here. But it is third and a long way.
Coach, I'm pretty sure that the Waynesville Tigers called that timeout because it's showing Waynesville with 1 left, Rolla with 2. And the Tigers may just wanted to
Well,
With
maybe
the way
make
that
sure
Coach
we're
Haynes
set
is
up.
wanting to get them 3 seconds, I think they're thinking stop and get the ball back. Let's put some more points on the board.
All right, Rollis, 5 wide on the receivers. Gets it back to Hounson. Hounson across
He's got
the
an
middle.
open receiver down.
Got a receiver. Still on his feet. Going to be out of bounds about the 20-yard line, but that's definitely not enough for a first down.
It's going to be Brady Yarger on that catch. It's not going to be enough for a first down, but now you're going to see the Rolla Bulldogs with a lot less real estate to get to pick up this first down, and it's going to be about a 4th and 3. 27 yards on that completion. 4th and 3. Rolla has it on the 21. Now the Tiger defense needs to step up and get a stop right here.
We saw a big 4th down play earlier. We need another one here as he goes
He's
for
going
it
to end
all.
zone. He's going to quick, and it's going to be incomplete.
Overthrows him just a little bit there.
Michael Cassidy right with him, I believe, on the coverage. So the Tigers will take over on the 20-yard line.
Boy, that is 2 big 4th down stops we've seen for the Tigers tonight.
Little surprised with that play call from Coach Franks over there on the Rolla Bulldog sideline. Would have thought he would have went for something a little shorter to pick up the first down, but Coach Franks went for it right there.
So turnover goes to the Waynesville Tigers on 4th down. So 58 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Waynesville on top of the number 10 ranked Rolla Bulldogs right now, 21-13. Lewis in the backfield, 2 running backs with him. Looks like Sheen is going to be on the near side. Can't tell. Is that Desmond up to the top?
Can't tell from right here, Matt. It is going to be Desmond. Desmond gets it. Takes it up the middle. He's going to be stopped at about the 30.
But not before he picks up 5 yards right there.
Clock continues to run here. Dawkins in motion. It's going to be a fake to Sheen to this side. Lewis with the ball. He's going to run it. He's still on his feet.
Lewis
still on his feet.
Looking for
He's going to get a first down out to about the 41-yard line.
He's going to have a first down, as you said, out to the 42. The clock will stop.
15 seconds here. He's going to clock it.
This is what I guess you would call the 2-minute drill. Is what we finished practice with yesterday. As I sat and watched a few, probably 15, 20 minutes into practice, they worked on this situation and getting it close enough, if nothing else, to line up and be able to get a field goal. As Lewis clocks it there on first down.
I guess the original first down, the ball was not. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, the clock stopped on the reset of the chains.
But he clocked it. They didn't go to second down.
I don't think the ball was set by the referee there.
I think that may be correct. Lewis is going to roll out and let it fly. It's going to be picked off by the Rolla Bulldogs down the left side.
Going to return it all the way down to about the 30-yard line. Clock stops with 6 seconds, so
they're going to probably air it out to the end zone.
Going to have probably one play here, barring a penalty.
I couldn't tell who was on that interception, Matt.
I could not see either.
You got to believe Hounds is, after what we saw last time, is going to throw it up into the end zone, see what they can get out of this. Sheen Butler Lawson's going to go back deep on defense here.
Well, I think Waynesville, expecting kind of what we're talking about here, going to move several people back. Looks like they're going to rush 4 on the front side. Rolla's going to keep the 5 wide receiver set. You've got 3 spread out down here to the bottom, 2 spread to the top of the formation here. Hounson deep in the shotgun set.
Tigers rushing 4. Houndson's got pressure. He's going to get dropped for the sack.
The Tigers
that's
only
gonna-
rush 4, but 2 of them get there.
And the Tigers, that's going to bring us to the end of the first half here. Homecoming 2018 with the Tigers up on the Rolla Bulldogs 21-13. Matt, we got a lot of activities coming up here at halftime. We want you to stay tuned. It's going to be all live here on the TTSN Sports Network, and we're going to be back, I'm guessing, in 15 minutes. They haven't put it up. Nope, 20-minute halftime tonight. We'll be back in 20 minutes for second half homecoming action.
For Wounded Warriors and competed in friendly class competitions while enjoying movie night on Monday, a school-wide scavenger hunt and ice cream party on Tuesday, the annual powder puff game on Wednesday with the seniors coming out on top, Tuesday and Thursday with slip and slide kickball, jello jousting, water balloon fight, and messy twister. Today the spirit building activities included building floats, wearing orange and black, attending the annual parade, and smashing the Bulldog car. From these events, the overall winner of the Spirit Stick at Waynesville High School during this week's homecoming activities is the senior class of 2019. WHS Administration, Faculty, and Student Government Association is pleased that you are participating in our homecoming activities this evening. Down on the track, we are happy to present our reigning homecoming queen, Miss Alphatia Pencil, who was crowned before the game. The senior attendants are Shelby Warden, Courtney Mason, and Olga Morales. Attendants to the court are freshman Michaela Schaefer, sophomore Elijah Fortune, and junior Montana Angel. Congratulations! Let's give a round of applause to our homecoming court. All businesses that participated in the window decorating contest, please rise at this time. Next, the Waynesville Tiger Pride Marching Band will be presenting their 2018 show, Black Swan. Black Swan is a study in contrasting beauty, classical versus contemporary, the light versus the dark. We will hear music from Tchaikovsky's ballet Swan Lake, intertwined with Sia's pop hit, Chandelier. Drum majors this year are Ben Norman, Abby Blair, and Sydney Breckenridge. Drum majors, is your band ready? You may take the field for the halftime performance. waiting by the railing, we ask that you please sit down so that all behind you can still see the show and enjoy the performance. Hanley. Color guard coach is Rebecca Schaefer, and additional assistance is provided by Laura Smith. The band would like to say a special thank you to the parents who volunteer and support their program. The band performs at competitions in Sullivan, Fayette, and Washington this year. Let's do it again for your Waynesville Tiger Marching Band! Now, please turn your attention to the field where the Waynesville High School cheerleaders will perform a dance.
You see them girls with them high heels, they got this party poppin'. This ain't no country club, got to get this party rockin'. Say a word, just turn around and let me see you harder. Work it out, baby, work it out.
Probably for Hannah. She's gonna be the one loading. It'd be mostly the big brother, right? Yeah.
The truth will set you free, but first, I get it how I live it. I live it how I get it. I'm coming with the hope. The life she ain't living. In this honest image, you ain't finished. I told you we won't stop. Bouncing around, dance with my girls in the nighttime. Bouncing around, bouncing. Dance with my girls in the nighttime. Get your bitch to the next step.
Another hand for the cheerleaders. Several local businesses entered a window decorating contest this year, and the windows were judged winners. After they pose for this photo, we're going. The WHS Student Government Association holds an annual float competition as a part of the fall homecoming activities. The competition is between all Waynesville schools and clubs and organizations. The float theme this year was Tigers Win Across the Board. The floats were judged earlier today by our professional panel. Are we ready for the results? After the points were totaled, the 2018 float third place winner is Fair Elementary. In second place, Wood Elementary. And it's an elementary sweep because your 2018 first place winner for the homecoming float is East Elementary. We would like to give a very special thank you to all the class sponsors and club sponsors and community members who have helped make this evening a success. Congratulations once again, East Elementary. At this time, I'd like to give a very special thank you to our chain gang tonight. As I call your name, if you wouldn't mind, please standing up and waving to the audience. Our chain gang tonight, Mike the Boss Dunbar, Bob the Hammer Jones, Chris the Ember Morgan, and Craig the Crazy Train Chavez. Jackie, we have your son up here in the press box. Isaiah Ellis, he has lost you. He's looking for you. He's very, very worried. He's up here with us in the press box. We'll keep him up here for a while and let him watch the game from here. So we're up here in the press box. Yeah, Isaiah, it's a good view from up here. Really good seats, I promise.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for second half action here. Homecoming 2018. Waynesville Tigers over the Rolla Bulldogs 21-13. Hope you enjoyed all those halftime festivities. Folks, we want to send a big congratulations out to the Declaration champion, David Trenton, Bank of Iberia. David's brought that trophy up here to us. He's setting to us right there in the TTSN sports booth. I haven't seen David smile that big since I don't know when, Matt. He's a happy camper right here at Homecoming 2018. He told me he had a vision. This was one of his dreams that he was going to win this thing. By gosh, he pulled it off.
We talked about it there for a minute in the first half, and by golly, he takes it home at halftime.
And he does, too. That and a great big check that they give him down there, one of them 6-foot checks. Along with the trophy.
It's a good thing that he works at a bank, so he probably has a machine that they put them big checks through.
To cash those big checks, yeah. So kind of difficult. Matt, we want to say congratulations out. East Elementary won the float.
And it was fantastic.
And it was. East float looked absolutely great today as we were watching that. We also want to send congratulations out to our homecoming queen, Tia Poinsett. Tia, senior three-sport athlete, runs track for us in the spring, plays basketball for Coach Madlock, plays softball for Coach Mabach. Hard to believe Tia's a senior.
Absolutely.
I mean, Tia's been a part of the program for a long time, but wow, it goes by quick.
All right, so we're getting ready to go back here, second half action. Aaron Choi's going to tee it up for the Waynesville Tigers with opening up here, guys. Mike, you got the number 10 team ranked in the state right here in the Rolla Bulldogs. Thinking probably they're judging over the past season or so, thinking they're going to come in and have an easy time of it. And they're staring up at an 8-point deficit right now to start the third quarter.
Well, Rolla early on in the game was able to move the ball a little bit. The Tiger defense really tightened things down as we got into the second quarter. Tiger offense has looked really good tonight, mixing things up. Rolla's going to start out with the ball. Kick's going to go deep, taking it about the 5. Still on his feet. He's going to bring it out to the 35-yard line, and that looks like it's number.
It's going to be Dominic Garland. 22 was the first man to get to him.
And number 9, Roderick Alford, there bringing a return back for the Rolla Bulldogs.
All right, so the Rolla Bulldogs will have it there, start the game or start the second half. First
and Matt,
10,
I do want to mention
36.
Great job by the Waynesville band under the direction of Jim Stockman at halftime. I watched them practice the last few weeks getting ready, and it was a great job.
Fake the give to Alfred there. Yeah, quarterback keeps it there.
Yeah.
I was trying to make sure I had that right. Yeah, quarterback keeps it. He's going to get it just across 10 yards, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Rolla as they pick up 10 yards right there.
That's going to be handed off to Quick up the middle. He's driving that pile. Tigers had him stopped, and Quick just kept on moving. He's going to end up picking up about 6 yards, I believe, on that carry.
Cassidy, number 19, in on the stop. as he gets it across. But we saw Quick a lot in
That's
that first
actually
half.
going to give him 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3. And you are exactly right. We saw a lot of Quick in the first half. Got a feeling we're going to see a lot of Quick here in the second half for Rolla. Illegal motion on the Rolla Bulldogs. That's going to take away 5 of those 8 yards, and it's going to make it 2nd and 8.
All right, so Rolla comes to the line. Going to have 2 receivers out in the set, one to the top, one to the bottom of your screen.
Not a lot of penalties in the first half. The majority of those would have been on the Rolla Bulldogs.
The give does go to Alfred. He's looking for room over the left-hand side. He's got it forward, going to pick up 4, maybe 5 yards there. But it's going to bring up 3rd and about 3 here for the Rolla Bulldogs. We saw a couple big defensive stands there in that first half by the Waynesville Tigers on 4th down. Would love, they're not going to give him as much forward as I thought.
Well, they did not. I agree.
3rd and a very long 4. Would love to see the Tigers back Rolla up here, maybe force a punt here to open the second half. All right, this time it's going to be a pitch to Quick. He's got room. He's got the first down, still on his feet. Going to be dropped right about the 36-yard line.
That's going to be a first down for the Rolla Bulldogs.
All right, so brings it all the way down to the 36. Houseman in the backfield set with Quick. 2 receivers out, 1 to each side. Now this time, Alfred comes in motion. Give goes to Alfred.
Again. This time he's going to pick up about 3.
Going to be hit as he crosses the line. I'm not sure who the first guy there was. 2 Tigers were on the spot. The second man was Isaac. I'm sorry. Second man was Caden Tripp for Waynesville. I'm not sure who got him low. Caden got him high. Someone got him low. Turn Quick, looking for room up the middle, and the Waynesville Tigers are swarming that. First man there is going to be Aaron McDaniel.
That's going to move it up to the 31-yard line. Bring up about a 3rd and 5.
Rolla getting the play brought in. Looks like that's number 17, Elijah Cunningham, coming in with the play.
Cunningham going to line up in that fullback. He's going to line up in that fullback position.
We've seen this and look for Quick to follow as
we had a whistle.
Whistle going to be blown
before
dead
that ball
before
was
we
snapped.
Get it going.
We're going to have another motion. Yeah, another motion penalty on the Rolla Bulldogs.
So that's going to back it up. It's going to make it 3rd and about 9.
Rolla.
No, 3rd and 10. They're going to back that all the way back out. So the ball back to the 36-yard line where we started. Halsum takes the snap, fakes the give to Quick. Now he looks down. He's got a receiver.
Yeah, he
underthrows him.
Underthrew that.
Kevin Poinsett in coverage right there, but the pass just not even close to getting up to him. So now it's going to bring up a big 4th and 10 here.
It looks like Rolla's bringing the punt team on.
I'd keep alert. I would not put it past Rolla right here to play a little sneaky.
I agree with that.
Especially when you see that Quick is in that huddle right there.
Well, and they're on the 36-yard line. Tigers do not have a guy deep.
Keep an eye on, I believe this is Quick here out of the gunner position here for the punter. The punter stands right about the 50, and it is a fake.
It is a fake. and they threw it underneath, and it's going to be a first down for the Rolla Bulldogs. They're going to get it all the way down to the 20-yard line, Matt.
It's going to be Elijah Young that catches that pass right there. I just smelled a rat on that from the beginning.
Well, you look at that position. If you don't make it, if you kick from there and it goes in the end zone, you're only picking up 16 yards.
16 yards on reception. First down, Rolla.
So it will be 1st and 10 Rolla, ball right at the 20-yard line. Howsam in the backfield said he's going to get it right up the middle. Going to be pulled down as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Believe that's going to be 76 Victor Nam, maybe. No, I'm sorry. That's Max Reyes.
Max Reyes on that tackle.
Second down and 7.
All right. Alfred comes in motion, fakes the give. Hounsome going to keep it. Spins out a 1.
He's not getting away from those 3 guys.
Woo! Aaron McDaniel, Jacob York,
Caden Tripp.
Caden Tripp were the 3 Tigers that, as we've seen Hounsome kind of spin to try and get out of that tonight a few times. There were 3 coming quickly.
So that's going to make it a 3rd and 12 for the Rolla Bulldogs.
All right, as you said, 3rd and 12. Rolla splits 3 receivers down, and keep an eye on Quick, as it's going to be a pass. 3 receivers. Howsam looking.
Almost an interception. It bounced off the intended receiver.
Desmond Dawkins, I thought for a second he'd
well,
come
I did
up
too.
with that.
I thought he had too. It must have hit the ground when it came into the receiver there. 4th and 12 on the 22-yard line. You got to believe Rolla's going to. Well, I don't know about their field goal game, but it looks like they're going to go for it here.
We've seen the Tigers come up big twice tonight on 4th downs right here. Coach Klutz and the Tiger defense hopefully got it dialed up once more. Howsam drops back. He's got time. He's going to send it long. He's got a receiver in the end zone.
He's got a receiver. We got flags everywhere. Quick came up with the ball. We got no indication. They're both looking at it. The officials are both looking at each other.
I think Quick was out of the back of the end zone when he secured the ball, but I think we're going to get Waynesville here with pass interference. Still waiting on a signal from the referee, though. Referee still talking it over down there.
Well, Quick sure thought he caught the ball.
Well, the referee coming out of the end zone is signaling incomplete pass. But he's walking to the huddle to talk it over.
So we're going to get a pass interference on the Waynesville Tigers.
Pass is incomplete. There is a flag against Waynesville defense for pass interference.
The extra point team's on the field for the Rolla Bulldogs. That's interesting.
Well, Rolla thoroughly convinced that he had that, but I think he was right on the back line as the pass got there. I didn't think there was any way that he secured that ball before he was out of the back of the end zone. I think this is the right call.
And I don't know if we have a replay on that, guys. If we have a replay, that would be interesting because it was a bang play in the back of the end zone.
Rolla coach on the field is
Coach Franks
livid.
He is livid.
As the penalty is going to move it forward to about the 11-yard line, not going to be enough for the first down, so it's still going to be 4th down from where it's currently spotted. It's going to be 4th and about 1.
And short for the Rolla offense. 11 yards on the penalty. 4th and 1.
So half the distance to the goal right there is going to be your penalty, but not enough to give the first down. So 4th and 1, we're going to have a timeout.
We're going to get a timeout, Rolla. I'm going to guess if Coach Franks had a red flag to watch a replay on this, he'd throw it right here.
Well, and I'm not sure this isn't one of those situations where you call this timeout just to make sure that your point gets made to the referee right here. As he's all the way out at the far hash mark right there.
And Matt, I'm very happy about the call. I'm not sure he didn't have that down. Both officials, if you look, both threw a flag and almost appeared to quit watching the play. But that's going to turn into it. That's our advantage right there. We'll take it.
Well, and I thought he was out by the time he secured the ball. I thought the ball got there about the time he got to the back of the end zone, and by the time the ball was secured, he was out of bounds. Either way, no turn.
It's not going to make any difference. This is what it is, and the Tigers are going to have the Bulldogs are going to have a 4th and 1 at the 11. The Tigers defense, another chance to get a stop right here.
The Waynesville crowd is into it here on this 4th down. The Tigers look to put a lot of pressure right up center, expecting quick right up the middle, and it is going to be as he's going to go down.
I'm going to tell you something, though. That far official spotting it, he give a very generous spot.
He did. The near official walked in further back than that.
Oh, my goodness. You talk about a generous spot.
They're going to measure it, and I think that's really generous.
Oh, my
when
goodness.
His knee went down. He was not to the 10, but they give him the spot.
And it's going to be a first down for the Rolla Bulldogs just by about half a football. No, that was a hugely generous spot. And, part of that is right there from that timeout and that discussion.
You think that coach may have earned that spot there?
I think there might have been some consideration there.
All right, so it's going to be 1st and goal right at the 10-yard line. Hounsome looking to take it himself around the outside, and he's going to be pushed back.
Forward progress is going to get him down to they're going to spot it on the
It's going to be right
8.
at the 9. Hard to
They're
tell
going to right at the
exactly.
8-yard line. They're going to give him to the 8-yard line.
So clock continues to spin here. 6:15 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Waynesville still leading 21-13. 2nd and goal, ball from the 8-yard line. Handoff's going to go up the middle.
And he's not going to get much. Maybe a couple. He's going to flag down on the play. Max Reyes on that tackle. We're going to get another illegal motion on the Rolla Bulldogs.
So that's going to push him back. Waynesville's going to take the penalty. It's going to make it 2nd and 12. Well, 2nd and goal from the 12. All right, Rolla's going to push 3 receivers, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top of the set. It's going to be Alfred in motion. Handoff goes to Alfred, and he's popped in the backfield. He's going to spin out, but not before he's pushed down. He's going to get maybe
to the
line,
line.
to the line.
Jacob York in on that tackle.
And Ian Williams, number 8, in there on that as well. So, yeah, they're going to say no gain. So it's going to make it 3rd and a long 12 or a short 13 here. This time, Rolla only going to spread out 2 receivers down here to the bottom. Tight end up at the top. They're looking to pass 2 receivers in the set. Right,
he had the receiver.
Pass is going to be complete, and
it's a touchdown, and we've got a flag. That flag's going to be on the Tigers. I'm real sure. It's going to be a touchdown. I got a feeling we're going to get a personal foul on that hit. helmet to helmet. And if that's what that is, Matt, that'll be on the kickoff.
Personal foul, yes, against the Tigers, so it'll be penalized on the kickoff. Rolla in for the touchdown. Now, are they going to go for 2?
Well, they're down. They're going to be down 2. I would guess they're going to. No, they're going to kick the extra point here. That's. I'm a little surprised with that, Matt.
All right, so Rolla set for the extra point. Direct snap, they're going to fake
go
the 2-point.
and they're going to get it. I was going to say, I can't imagine they're not going for 2 there. I was just getting ready to say, we'd almost like to see the Tigers just back up and play defense here, and if they kick it through, you take a 1-point lead and be good with it.
Well, it looked like Zanderberg, I think number 11, comes off the end over there, and as you said, the Tigers coming upfield right there. And
that's going to tie this ball game up 21-21 here with 5:06 left in the third quarter. Matt, while we got this little break in the action, before Rolla kicks off, get some scores from around the Ozark Conference. West Plains up on Parkview 42-8 at half. Lebanon up on Camdenton 28-7 at the half. Matt, that looks like about all we've got from around the conference coming in over the ticker here. Tigers travel to West Plains next Friday night, and they're going to have their hands full. That West Plains team is playing outstanding football.
Right now, there's no one in the Ozark Conference that has shown that they're on the level West Plains is right now.
Updating that Lebanon-Camden game. Camden's come back to put a couple scores on the board. Lebanon's still up 28-21 in the third quarter.
All right, Rolla will be kicking off from our 45-yard line here on the personal foul penalty. He's going to move the kick across half field, so they will be kicking from our 45. Be interesting to see what Rolla wants to do with this here. We saw early in the game, Rolla kind of a little pooch, little short bouncers up the middle. Be interesting to see if they want to try and do that here.
Well, that's what I'm kind of wondering here, is if you're going to see some type of onside kick. No, they're just going to kick it deep. Well, it's not going to go to the end zone, but it's going to have to be played. It is live. The Tigers are going to be brought down inside the 10-yard line. So the Tigers will start just at the 10-yard line.
Well, that ball gets touched, and Cameron Cavalier gets up there quickly to get a hand on it, pick it up, and try and get something out of it.
So 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. We're all knotted up at 21.
All right, so Michael Lewis, Sheen Butler Lawson, I believe that is Desmond Dawkins going in motion there, and it is. Turn, fake the give off, hand off to Sheen. Now Lewis
he was looking back to Sheen on this left side. Sheen was covered. Well, Lewis made the right play there. He just tucked that away and tried to run up the middle.
Well, everything was moving to the right. Sheen snuck out here to the left. We saw that big gain play. The last home game was Sheen on a, what was it, 3rd and 49?
It was on the 3rd and 49. That time Rolla had Sheen covered. Lewis made the smart move there and just tucks it away and takes it up the middle.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Lewis still in the backfield set with Butler, Lawson, and Dawkins. 3 receivers out, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom, I'm sorry.
That's going to be Sheen up the middle. He's going to pick up a couple. Going to make it 3rd, and it looks like they're going to give him 3 yards on that carry, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
All right, so big 3rd down here for the Waynesville Tiger offense. Tigers go 3 receivers up at the top, 1 to the bottom. Lewis rolls out to the left, looking downfield. He's going to put it up. He's got a receiver
long
there. And
oh, my
wow.
goodness. Wow, that's...
The
boy,
defender never looked back.
He never looked back, and he ran into Cavaliers. He was trying to make that catch, but there's no flag on the field. So that's going to make it 4th and 7 for the Tigers. Aaron Choi and the punt team is going to come out onto the field.
Well, I thought the contact there wasn't intentional, but the fact that he never looked back.
Well, the contact was made before the ball got there. That's the key to that.
And he's not making a play on the ball. He just runs into him as Cavalier was reaching back for that. Wow. Tough no call right there for the Waynesville Tigers, and Choi's going to be back to punt for Waynesville standing on the goal line.
And we've got a timeout. Rolla? Yes, we have a timeout
Rolla.
for the Rolla Bulldogs here. 3:40 left in the third quarter. The Tigers are going to be punting from their own 13-yard line.
All right, so as you said, the ball sits right at the 12, almost 13-yard line. Choi, we saw back set in there to punt. Tough stop right there for the Waynesville offense to not get that down there. Punting deep in. Rolla looking to get some good field position here as their return man stands just across the 40-yard line. Definitely do not want to get the ball back in the hands of the Rolla Bulldogs with a short field. All knotted up at 21 here, 3:40 to go in the third quarter.
That offer deep back for the Rolla Bulldogs.
I believe
he's going to
is.
fair catch it. And Rolla will take over on the 43-yard line of the Waynesville Tigers.
All right, we're going to see the Tiger defense under the direction of Coach Mike Klutz go right back out after it there.
And they're going to mark it on the 44. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rolla Bulldogs right there.
Rolla splits 2 receivers out, 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. As Tigers move up right on the line here. Give goes to Quick. Quick looking up the middle, still on his feet, moving forward.
He's going to get it down to about the 35.
Max Reyes in there on the stop as you see.
The mark it on the 36.
Joshua Gomez, number 77, checking into the game for the Waynesville Tigers. Give to Quick again.
Nope. Hausman kept it that time.
I'm sorry. I believe that was Tim Breck that had a whole fistful of him, spinning him around, throwing him down.
See Ian Williams coming over, hopping off onto the sideline.
Damian Machuca checks into the game for the Waynesville defense. Be a great time for a turnover here, Coach Rawlings.
Be quick up the middle.
Still on his feet.
He's going to
have
the first
down. Fiame in there on the stop for the Waynesville Tigers as the clock stops at 2:20 here to go in the third as they reset the chains, and now they're going to wind it.
Ball's on the 31-yard line.
That time that gives to Alfred as he comes across, and he's going to pick up a couple yards, but nice pursuit right down the line that time for the Waynesville defense.
Alfred just could not find a hole there to cut up through.
Michael Cassidy in on that stop right there. All right, looking for quick, a little stop go right in the middle, and he's going to be greeted as he's going to go forward, pick about 2 yards, and be greeted by a host of Tigers in there. I see Jacob York, Aaron McDaniel, Malik Hopper, and it was the third guy in that scrum, I believe.
It's going to be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. I guess 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs.
This time it's going to be
keep it.
Howsam with the keep.
He's going to take it to the 20 and pick up the first down.
Machuca and Key, the 2 Tigers in there, I think, on that stop. All right, so 1st and 10, ball sits right at the 20-yard line. 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. Tigers, Rolla Bulldogs, and all knotted up at 21, but the Rolla Bulldogs threatening late in the third here. Alfred comes in motion.
This
Takes
time
the
Houseman keeps it up the middle. Brings it down to about the 6. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 6 for the Bulldogs.
We've got a flag here in the backfield. I'm not sure this isn't a hold getting ready. Yep, it is, and it's going to bring it on back.
It might explain why that hole right there was
Well, exactly.
as big as it was.
So we'll replay first down, but now it's going to be 1st and about 21. All right, 2 receivers up to the top of the screen. Quick in the backfield beside Houseman. Pressure coming. Quarterback
and he's
starts
going to be brought
away.
down. Damon Machuca had a hold of Houseman and was not going to let go. And if Machuca doesn't bring him down, there's all kinds of real estate out in front of him.
It's 2nd down and 21.
Rolla's not going to snap the ball. That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter, and we're all tied up here at 21 here at Homecoming 2018. And you know what that means it's time for, don't you, Matt?
TTSN Sports Update.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the Tiger TV Facebook page. Tiger TV Facebook for all the news. It is news right here in Tiger Town. Matt, do you know who likes the Tiger TV Facebook page?
I'm going to say 2018 Homecoming Queen Tia Poinsett.
She does like the Tiger TV Facebook page, but that's not who I was thinking of. Right here, it's head tennis coach Kayla Wilson. Coach Wilson had her home tournament today. Schools from all over the great state of Missouri in here today, and it was a fabulous day to come up and watch some tennis. I got up to watch a little bit today. Even got me one of those sliders up there as I was watching the game, and that always makes it a little bit better. But, Matt, what makes Kayla our spotlight here in the third quarter is after the tennis match today, she kept her girls together, brought them to the game. The whole tennis team is here supporting the Waynesville Tiger football team tonight. And you know what you call that? Tigers supporting Tigers. And I think that's awesome. When you've got teams coming out as a group to support another team right here in Tiger Town, it doesn't get much better than that. Matt, it's a great day to be a Tiger.
It's always a great day to be a Tiger. All right, we are back now. Fourth quarter action here. Rolla looking second 21, going deep here, overthrows his receiver by about 10 yards, incomplete right there, so stops the clock, 11:55 into the fourth quarter. But huge third down right here for the Rolla Bulldogs.
It's going to be 3rd and 21 at the 31-yard line for the Rolla Bulldogs.
Mike, as I'm checking the TTSN ticker here, Nelson Morgan joining us. right now the leader in the clubhouse for TTSN Fan of the Year, looking for that back-to-back championship.
Hausman back.
Hausman under pressure,
He's
and he
taken
is
down.
drilled. That is Ian Williams on the far side coming off the defensive end on that left side. Gets around the corner. Hausman checking the left side of the field, and Ian absolutely drills him in the backfield.
So it's going to be fourth, and it looks like 23 maybe. And Rolla's going to go for it here.
Well, this point, like you mentioned last time, I think you're not going to gain much by a punt right here.
Well, and now we may see a little quick kick here. And
Low snap, and we are going to see a quick kick, and it is a high, short floater. Goes straight up in the air. Rolla's going to down it at the 21-yard line, but what a defensive stand right there by the Waynesville Tiger defense.
You are exactly right. That punt only nets Rolla about 12 yards.
It seemed like Rolla had that drive on offense lasted almost the entire third quarter, but the most important thing out of it, Rolla doesn't score.
Rolla doesn't score on that drive, and the Waynesville offense gets to take back over here. All tied up at 21, 11-10 left in the fourth quarter.
All right, so Michael Lewis, Sheen Butler Lawson in the backfield behind Lewis. Turn pitches for Sheen. Sheen looking for room, now cuts it back to the middle, gonna spill forward. He looks like Sheen's gonna get maybe a yard right there. Sheen looking for a little room on that left-hand side, and boy, that window closed quickly.
Second and 9 for the Tigers.
Tigers go 4 receivers wide this time. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Butler Lawson stands behind Lewis in the shotgun set. Fakes the handoff. Now Lewis is going to run.
Well, Lewis was looking for a receiver out here, and that receiver was covered.
All right, they're going to say he loses one on that play, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 here for the Waynesville Tigers.
Imperato in at quarterback as Michael Lewis lost his helmet on that play and had to come out for a play. Play clock is down under 5. Tigers are going to have to take a timeout, and they do. Coach Haynes calls timeout. Now Lewis will be able to come back into the game. Was it what the Tigers were trying to do right there? Just could not get things set after Lewis had to come out late in the play, as the play clock was already going down. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Ball on the 21-yard line. As you see Coach Haynes down there talking to the offense.
Big play right here for the Waynesville Tigers. Would love to see that offense get going, being able to move that ball, take a long, slow drive down the field, put some points on the board, and give that defense a breath right now because they have been on the field a lot this second half. All right, Lewis is back into the game. Does not look like Butler Lawson beside him right there. Oh, wait, yes.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Looking to the wrong. Lewis rolls out to his left. Looks downfield. He's got a receiver. That's Imperato. Imperato hauls it in for a big gain and a first down. Imperato comes up, runs a little drag route right back across the middle of the field right there. Lewis finds him at the right time, and big play right there for the Tiger offense to get this ball rolling.
And give some credit right there to the Tiger offensive line. As Lewis moved that pocket, they moved with him, gave him plenty of time to make that throw.
All right, Tigers send a man in motion. 2 running backs in the set.
That's going to be Imperato.
Imperato looking to take it himself, and he's
looks like that's where they're going to mark it. Make it 2nd and 5 for the Tigers.
Second down and 5.
That's exactly right. That is the key to that play. Sheen had enough green out there to get his momentum going forward. If they're going to give him, yeah, he's going to get a first down on that.
5 yards on the carry, and that's good enough for a
Dawkins going to get the ball this time and get around the left side.
On his feet going forward before he's going to be shoved out of bounds. He's going to look like he's going to be fire something.
Forced out of bounds by number 13, Bryce O'Connor of the Bulldogs.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 4. For the Waynesville Tigers. Snap back. Lewis is going to roll out. And he's going to take it himself, and he's going to pick up about a yard on that play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers. They didn't give Lewis too good a spot on that. He's still going to be 3rd and 4 for the Tigers on the 45-yard line of the Rolla Bulldogs. Lewis looks over to the left, still looking to the left. That ball is tipped, and it's going to be a completion at the 37-yard line of the Rolla Bulldogs. That was a tremendous catch. That ball was tipped by a Rolla Bulldog at the line. Bledsoe able to keep 1 foot in bounds at least. And that's going to be a first down for the Waynesville Tigers. They marked it at the 38. Lewis goes back, hands it off to Butler Lawson this time. Sheen's going to pick up about 3. So 2nd down and 7 for the Waynesville Tigers.
And I'm back. Had a little technical difficulty there. The incomparable Tim Wallace comes over and takes care of me. All right, Lewis rolls out. He's looking down the field. Coverage pretty good. Rolla going up. 2 receivers there. Oh!
Tigers with 2 receivers going after the ball there.
Imperato and Bledsoe both right there together.
It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Tigers. Both guys had good position on their defense right there.
All right, so big 3rd down here for the Waynesville offense. Lewis in the backfield, Sheen Butler Lawson in behind him. Give comes to Michael Cassidy.
Michael Cassidy
looking to turn it upfield. He's going to get a 1, maybe 2 right there.
And that's going to bring up a big 4th down for the Tigers.
That's going to be about 4th and about 5. Tigers have a full house backfield right here. Desmond Dawkins goes in motion. Imperato takes the snap. Rolls out. Now Imperato's looking for running room.
Back the other way. He's on his feet.
Picks up a block.
He's going to get the first down. And the Tigers convert on 4th and 6 to keep this drive going.
Wow, nice patience right there by Imperato. He had pressure coming all directions in the backfield, spins out of it, gets over here, scrambles, gets enough for the first downs. So the clock stops on the move of the chains. 6:55 here to go in the game. Waynesville moving. Lewis now
with the ball.
Take off.
Yeah, and Tigers had a lot of stuff going there, and it was a good job of coverage downfield by the Rolla Bulldogs right there. Lewis tries to run it up the middle.
He's going to go forward, pick up about a yard, I'd say. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 9 here. So the ball sits at the 21-yard line of the Rolla Tigers. Anthony Bledsoe, the receiver, comes down to the bottom. Tigers spread 2 up to the top. Turn, gives to Butler Lawson. Butler Lawson going to be spun around.
And he's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
Yeah,
I know. I thought it looked like a face mask too, but
wow, no call right there. But as Sheen spun, it looked to me like a Rolla Bulldog had a firm hold of the front of Sheen's face mask. No call. Either way, it stops the Tigers, and it's going to be about 3rd and 10 here for the Waynesville Tigers. Lewis drops back, looks.
He's still going. He's got Sheen out there wide open.
At the 10-yard line on his feet. 5, touchdown, Tigers.
I tell you, the quickness of Michael Lewis in that backfield, able to keep that play alive, and the Rolla Bulldogs lose Sheen Butler Lawson.
That's not a guy you want to lose.
You don't want to lose him. Lewis gets a nice little pitch up there to him, and Sheen does the rest. The Tigers take the lead.
Woo! Aaron Choi, Lewis is going to tee it up for Choi's kick.
Up, and it's going to be good. And the Tigers take a 28-21 lead. 5:25 left here in this homecoming 2018 ball game. Wow, nice job by the Tigers driving that ball down the field.
Fantastic. Al's going to be on that Tiger defense. As you said, 5:25. That's a lot of time. You talk about timeouts. Now, Rolla has used 2 of their timeouts already, but at 5:25, a lot of time. That Tiger defense has got to come up big at one more time here. Get the ball in the hands of the Tigers. Let's put a cream touchdown on top. Call it a game. Get out of here with the win on homecoming 2018.
Sounds like a plan, Matt. Sounds like a plan.
Well, it's easy to draw that up from right here. I'm going to let Coach Haynes and Coach Klutz take care of it because I don't think you or I – well, I definitely know you wouldn't. You just want to run 5 wide and fly down the field every play. Onside kick every time. I know your football coaching dream. All right, Choi's going to tee it up for the Tigers.
Sounds like fun, though, Matt. Sounds like fun.
I think that's Alfred back at standing right about the 10-yard line, deep for Rolla. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick. It's going to bounce and go out of bounds at the 11-yard line, so that's going to move the ball forward on the kick out of bounds. All right, you see the Rolla offense coming onto the field there. Coach, we've seen it a lot tonight. The ball's been in the hands of one of 2 guys a whole lot coming out of that backfield. You got to think the Waynesville defense is keying on 2 people for sure right here.
So with the ball getting kicked out of bounds, Rolla will take over on the 35-yard line. That's going to be Quick. He was real patient around there, and Quick has got open field in front of him, and we are going to be tied again. Or, well, not yet, because they still got to kick the extra point. 65-yard touchdown run there by Quick as he came around that left side, Bat. and Rolla immediately strikes back.
Wow.
And Rolla comes out. Set up for the point after. The kick is up.
And it's good.
And the kick is good. So we're all tied up here at 28. Boy, that was quick. That was 12 seconds, Matt.
That was quick.
We're all tied up here at 28, 5-12.
All right, so brand new ball game here, knotted up at 28, 5-13.
So the Tigers will be receiving this kickoff. Sheen Butler-Lawson and Cameron Cavalier.
Cavalier back now. Early in the game, we saw some kind of funny kicks out of Rolla. Would not put it past them to try and come out here and onside kick this right now. Try and catch the Tigers off guard a little bit. It's going to be Mulligan Pritchett teeing it up for the Tigers. And it is. It's going to be a little bouncing kick down the middle, immediately covered up by the Waynesville Tigers at the 30-yard line.
Noah Ross covers up that kickoff.
Coach Haynes calls the offense over on him very quickly, talking to him in the huddle before he sends the Tiger offense back out there. Now, Tigers decent field position here, right at just inside the 30-yard line.
Lewis at quarterback. Butler-Lawson and Dawkins in the backfield with him.
Tigers bring the receiver in motion.
And Rolla jumps off sides. So there's going to be 5.
Offsides. On the defense. First down.
So 1st and 5 for the Tigers. Who wouldn't take a free 5?
Yeah, there's that one guy. All right, Lewis in the shotgun set, takes it, hands off to Sheen Butler-Lawson. Butler-Lawson around the corner.
And we've got a flag down on the play. And we have a fumble on the play. Rolla thinks they have it. We have not seen an official. And we have seen an official. There's a fumble on the play, a Rolla recovery. We have a flag down in the backfield, so
Going to
we
have
have a holding against Waynesville. That'll be declined. And the Rolla Bulldogs will take over on that fumble recovery at the 41-yard line.
So Rolla takes over, as you said, 41-yard line. It's a 5:03 left to play. Tiger defense is going to have to come up big right here. All right, Quick in the backfield set. Handoff goes to Quick, right up the middle, looking for room.
And he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 3. Bring up a 2nd and 7 here for Rolla at the 38-yard line.
It's going to be Alfred in motion.
It's going to be Quick up the middle again. He's got a lot of room again. He's going to take it down to almost the 20-yard line. Malik Hopper on the tackle. A big hello out there to Coach Cindy Kinder. She's watching us up in Rolla.
You know
So
what?
I saw Coach Kinder Tuesday night up at the cross country meet.
Did you get cookies?
No, I was hoping I was going to get cookies. I didn't get cookies.
I was going to be disappointed if you got cookies and didn't save me one. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10. As you said, ball sits at about the 22-yard line. 4:25 left to go here in the game. Handoff goes to Quick. He's hit immediately. Going to go forward, pick up 1, maybe 2 on the carry. As Malik Hopper checks back into the game for
Caden Tripp
Waynesville.
in on that tackle.
Tigers.
For the Tigers.
2 yards on the carry, 2nd down and 8.
Send a big hello out to Gary Young checking in with us tonight.
Saw Gary had checked in earlier. Thought maybe he might make it up for homecoming 2018.
Quick's got it,
still
looking
on
for
his
room. Still on his feet and going to be ridden down, but not before he picks up that first down. That's going to put it inside the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal here for the Rolla Bulldogs.
That stops the clock at 3:39. And it'll be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
Rolla spreads out the 3 receivers, but that goes
That's
to
a
Quick.
Quick.
He's on his feet, and he's going to be down right about the 1-yard line.
On the carry for the Rolla Bulldogs, number 39, Trey Quick.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line for the Rolla Bulldogs. We're getting close to that 3-minute mark here in the game. Score all knotted up here at 28.
Fontez Key checking into the game for the Waynesville defense. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1 right here. And
Quick moves up. That ball's on the
ball's
ground.
loose.
And the
The
Tigers,
Waynesville Tigers cover that ball up.
you know, Matt, Rolla goes down there. They get it to the 1-yard line and get real cute with things. They move quick from the backfield position up under center. When you do that, something you haven't done all night long, and that ball gets loose, and the Tigers are all over it.
Maurice.
Turnover, Tigers. Wow.
Woo!
What a
At the
defensive
1
play
yard
right
line.
there. I do not understand that play call right there, but we'll take it.
Maurice Fiame comes out from underneath with that ball right there. And wow.
So the Tigers will have the ball on the 2-yard line, 2:43. What a development right there. Rolla drives it all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Let's see what these Waynesville Tigers can do with 2:43. I talked about being up here yesterday afternoon. The end of practice, watched them work on this 2-minute drill. Would love to see the Tigers go right down the field here, put one on the board, and call this a game.
Right now, let's just get a little yardage here we can work with. How about that? That's
Sheen
going to be
Butler
Sheen up
Lawson.
the middle. He's going to be stopped after a gain of a couple. Sheen comes off the field there. He was limping off the field. Looks like Sean Sumpner maybe in for
I believe you're right.
the backfield.
Lewis takes the snap.
Gives it to Sumpner, and he's going to be stopped right at the, looks like maybe the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of a yard there.
I'm sorry, that wasn't Sumter. That was Deron Anderson.
It was Deron Anderson. Tough to see from our vantage point.
Absolutely. I only saw when he finally went back towards the other side.
So 3rd down and 9. We're under the 2-minute mark for the Tigers.
Big 3rd down play right here, deep in your own territory. Got to pick up that 1st down right here.
Lewis back to pass under all kinds of pressure, and he throws it out of bounds. as he had a guy right on top of him. That's going to bring up 4th down and 9. The punt team will come on for the Tigers.
That's going to put Choi into kick deep in the end zone right here. Got to make sure we get this kick away.
Rolla more than likely going to come out of this with really good field position, too. That last minute and 28 seconds of the game.
So the Tigers look like they're short a man right there. Hustling in to get in there for the punt as Aaron Choi is deep in his end zone.
He's going to get that punt off.
It's going to be a high, short kick.
It's going to take a Waynesville. Well, he takes a real good Waynesville bounce. Gets all the way out to the 35-yard line. That's where Rolla will take over with 1:17 left here in the ball game.
Woo! Coach Rawlings,
there's been a lot of action the last 5 minutes and 25 seconds of this ball game.
This is hard on my heart right now. 1:17 to play. As the crowd's coming alive here.
It's kind of deafening out there right now, Matt.
Wow.
Hausman back. He's going to roll out to the right. He's under all kinds of pressure.
He's going to go back into the middle.
He's going to end up picking up about 3 yards, but the Tigers do a good job on defense, and that clock keeps running right now.
Rolla holding one timeout right now.
They're going to line back up here. We're under the minute mark. Hausman's going to go back. He's still under pressure.
Ian Williams! Sack. Boom! Wow, Ian Williams was quick.
He come around that corner, and that I don't know that a Rolla lineman touched him. He come around that corner so quick. Woo! Matt, while we've got our timeout here, we want to recognize our crew broadcasting under the direction of the incomparable Tim Wallace.
The illustrious Tim Wallace.
The illuminal Tim Wallace. Our crew tonight is Garrett Curry, J.C. Birch, Trevor Tronstad, Elena LaChance, Savannah Ryan, Savannah Cohn, and Jackson Ranjay. And I'm going to tell you something, Matt. These kids have done an outstanding job tonight. We've got video going on both sides of us. They've been on top of everything. They do all the work. Tim and his crew comes in, does all the work, gets everything set up. We show up, sit down, put the headsets on, and we just sit here and talk about the game. But an absolute outstanding production tonight by our kids. We're back. Well, they're back on the air in 2 weeks. They're going to have a couple new announcers because we want you to come down in 2 weeks. We're going to be running that concession stand, Matt, for the Waynesville track team.
Now, we will be on the air next week for volleyball, I believe.
Thursday night, we're on for volleyball.
This is a huge third down right here.
It's 3rd down and 8. It's going to be 3rd down and about 14. I'm looking at the board, and it hadn't changed yet. 3rd and 14. Tigers put a little pressure.
Pressure coming up the middle. He's got the receiver.
Oh.
Wow! What a hit.
Not only misses it, and then we got a flag. I knew that was coming, as they're going to call a personal foul on the Waynesville Tigers. I was afraid that was coming, Matt.
Wow.
Receiver goes up, defenseless receiver, and the Tigers hit him. And I was really afraid that was going to happen.
I'm sorry. I think that's a bad call. The ball was on his fingertips when Hopper hit him.
I'm not agreeing with it, but when the world we live in football right now, that call's going to be made. And I don't believe it's right, but it's where we're at in America with football.
Wow. What a call.
Coach Haynes, and now we're going to get a flag on Coach Haynes because he's out on the field. And that's going to cost the Tigers some more yardage.
It's amazing that the receiver went down like he was hurt. As soon as the flag hit the ground, the receiver popped up and jogged back to the huddle. Wow.
Now,
have a sideline warning.
There's going to be a sideline warning. That is factually correct. It is a warning first.
Wow.
Coach Haynes gets one of those.
I still cannot believe they called that on Malik Hopper.
Well, a few years ago that's not called, but it's just it's where we're at.
It runs the chance of changing the complexity of the entire game.
I agree with that 100%.
When you take it out of the kids' hands, I can't fathom.
Hausman still on his feet. He's not on his feet anymore.
He's taken off of his feet. Aaron McDaniel, whole host of Tigers in there.
We've got a Tiger down on the field. We had a Tiger stay down on the field, and what that did was that
stops the clock on the referee timeout.
Yeah, the referee and now because of that player also that's going to be, can't tell who that is, Matt, coming off there. But once they blow that
I believe it's number 8, Ian Williams.
Then he has to come off. Now the clock's back to running again. Hausman still all over the place. He's going to. He goes down.
No, I'm sorry. It couldn't have been Ian Williams because Ian Williams
on the field. And that's going to bring us to the.
No. I'm not sure how there's 3 seconds on the clock right now. Rolla has been out of timeouts.
I've got no idea.
That's the end of the game.
No, we've got a timeout.
Rolla has no timeouts.
Rolla must have had a timeout. We were looking at the scoreboard, and apparently Rolla had a timeout. The part I'm really confused about is if Rolla had a timeout, a couple plays ago would have been the time to call that timeout, not now. But anyway, we have 7 seconds back on the clock. We have third down and a considerable amount of yardage. Okay, our crowd's in an uproar here because on our scoreboard it said no timeouts. Rolla did have a timeout.
We're hearing from the booth next door that they did have one timeout remaining.
Yes. So 7 seconds left. No timeouts left for the Rolla Bulldogs now. They're going to chuck this puppy down the field.
Looks like the Waynesville Tigers look to rush 5 here. I'm going to drop 6 back in coverage, it looks like.
Coach Haynes is going to call timeout. Now the Tigers are calling timeout.
Wow. Coach Rollins, this has been a while since there's been a game here this exciting. Nobody's left the stands. Nobody's sitting down out here.
Well, everybody was in an uproar because they didn't think Rolla had a timeout. Apparently, Rolla had a timeout. So Rolla's going to have one play here, more than likely, with 7 seconds. I don't think they'll get 2 plays off here, but
short
right
pass
now, who
out
knows?
Of bounds. Short
Maybe.
Pass out right on the out of bounds. You might get 2 off here, but
I'm going to guess right now the Tigers have been told nobody gets behind you.
And it looks like Waynesville is going to looks like we're going to drop. Now we're going to move 6 up on that front line and drop 5 back into coverage. As you see Malik Hopper back there in the backfield directing traffic right now on the coverage.
Until pressure comes in. He's going down. There's no timeout now.
That's going to be Machuca with the sack right there.
And so we are going to overtime, all knotted up here at 28 at Tiger Stadium. Homecoming 2018, Matt. Wow.
Holy cow.
So we're going to get some free football tonight. 28-28, Rolla and Waynesville on Homecoming 2018. Wow, Matt.
I don't know. My heart can take overtime right now, Coach
Well,
Rollins.
it's going to have to. You don't have a choice.
Woo!
While we've got a little bit of time here, we're heading into overtime. We got some finals from around the Ozark Conference. West Plains over Parkview, 49-14. Camdenton has came all the way back and taken a lead on the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, 34-28 with 2:22 left in the fourth quarter. Wow.
That's a big comeback from early in that game.
Final from down in Springfield, Hillcrest 62, Springfield Central, nothing. Wow. Just wow.
Well, right now I got to feel like the momentum is on the side of the Waynesville Tigers. As the stands have come alive, they are cheering these boys on, and that Waynesville defense absolutely eating the quarterback up right there.
Well, you gamble right there when you rush that many and have that many back. But at this point, Rolla has not been able to stop the rush of that defensive line in the Waynesville Tigers. Glendale up over Kickapoo, 26-7 at the end of the third quarter. So now each team will start at the 25-yard line.
Going to send captains out. We'll do this coin toss again here, I believe. We'll see who gets the ball first to start. I'd always like being able to put that defense on the field first.
So you know what you got to have.
Know what you got to have.
And we know if we get down to it, the defense stops them. You got Aaron Choi, who's a guy that you want kicking your field goals from you.
All right, looking there, you got Butler Lawson, you got Michael Cassidy, Malik Hopper, and Kevin Poinsett going out as captains for the Waynesville Tigers.
And there'll be a coin flip out here using the commemorative 2018 homecoming coin.
Got the
heard those sold out down at the parade today. Limited edition.
All right.
Matt, we're gonna while we're waiting on this coin toss, we've Ursula has joined us here watching live on Facebook. I'm gonna mention this again. Sliders up here to tennis. Great as always.
I was going to say,
I got no problem.
I've eaten my fair share at track meet. So.
But I had no problem today walking up from the gym, have a couple sliders today. It's not one of those walks I'm definitely not going to complain about.
All right, you see the referees, I'm sure, explaining the rules of overtime in there.
And a lot of kids happy because the homecoming dance is tomorrow night, not tonight, because we cutting into dance time here in overtime. You're supervising the dance tomorrow night, aren't you, Matt?
No, I am not. I believe I am going to go up and watch that cross-country meet in the morning, but I am...
You're not going to finish it out with supervising the dance tomorrow night?
I am not going to be cutting a rug up there tomorrow night.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, I do.
I bet Corey Ace is going to be supervising that dance tomorrow
director,
night. Boy, I tell you, nothing like having our H2O expert, Corey Ace, join us up here. Corey, we have let the folks know at home that anytime they have any questions about water, call the athletic office. You'd be more than happy to have a discussion with them about H2O, hydration, anything. And it's,
even though we didn't have the hydration breaks tonight.
and we talked about how you were a key component in that throughout the state. Saw you up here every night testing the temperature, testing whether you needed water or not. You were letting the folks at Mission know. It was absolutely great.
We're finally going to get our call here. This coin flip seems to have taken an inordinate amount of time.
We talked about the commemorative coins that were available today downtown. These coin flip coins, they sold out just immediately. You know, folks are going to have to look for those on the secondary market.
All right, so Rolla did win the toss, and they are going to defer. So Waynesville's going to have the ball. Waynesville's going to be at the west end, the west end of the field down here. They're going to have the ball first. So we talked about it. You always kind of want to have that advantage. You want to know what you've got to match, and so we want to see the Waynesville Tigers get on into the end zone here, force the touchdown, and put Rolla with their heels back on the line.
Carlos, I'm going to tell you right now, they're getting ready to jump out there and play football. If you're thirsty, you better run to that refrigerator, get that bottle of water, and get back quickly. You don't want to miss this.
All right. Michael Lewis coming over, looks like maybe clarifying the play call. And the Waynesville offense is going to have the first go at it. That's going to be Dawkins and Butler Lawson in the backfield. Waynesville's going to split out 3 receivers, 2 up top, 1 down here to the bottom.
And I believe, Matt, both teams get a timeout here in overtime.
I believe you're right. I don't see it on the scoreboard, but I think each team gets 1 timeout. We'll have to check. Maybe TTSN Sports Rules interpreter Gary Schultz is with us. He can clarify as Dawkins goes in motion. Lewis rolls out. He's going to go for
Let's
it all.
fly, and its intended receiver there was Kevin Poinsett.
Kevin gets a little turnaround on that one, but I think that one is out of bounds right there. Don't know that Kevin was going to be able to get his hands on that one. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball sits at the 25-yard line where both teams will start in overtime.
And we're just now getting the football into play.
Tigers go 4 wide this time. Going to stack 3 receivers down here to the near side, 1 to the top. It looks like Butler Lawson in the slot as Lewis.
That's going to be Lewis. He's still trying to get away. He's going to be brought down. They're going to mark him at about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, forward progress. They're going to give him to the 33, but that's going to be a loss of about 8.
So 3rd and 18 for the Tigers.
All right, this big 3rd down here. Don't have to get it all with this one, but definitely need to get some positive yardage here.
Lewis rolls out. He's going to let it fly. It's going to be out of bounds. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 18 for the Tigers.
All right, so it's going to be 4th and 18. Ball sits at the 33-yard line. Got to get it down to the 15-yard line here to get the first down. Lewis in the set. Tigers go 5 wide. 3 receivers. Looks like Cassidy, Poinsett, and I can't see who the 3rd man is up top. Looks like Bledsoe and Butler Lawson down here split out to the near side.
And we're going to get a timeout by the Tigers.
That's going to be Imperato as the 3rd receiver in that top set package.
A lot of people getting excited down there. I don't think Coach Haynes was getting too excited. He was just waiting to get down to 1 second on the play clock and get his timeout. So, Matt, I'm gonna say it now. If you got a 4th and 18 play somewhere in your playbook, now it's time to play it.
You know, that worked out the last time
Yes,
we
it
did
did.
this. See Coach Haynes in there in that huddle talking to the boys. Front line has got to hold and give Lewis the time he needs here if we're going to go to the air, as it looks like we're going to spread back out. Little different set right here, though. Tigers only go 3 wide. It's going to be Bledsoe to the bottom. Looks like Imperato up to the top. We've got Dawkins and Butler Lawson.
And I thought Dawkins might go in motion, and he does.
Lewis is going to roll out to his right.
He comes
Pitch
back over to
Butler
Sheen.
Lawson.
And Sheen's going to be brought
spun
down. So the Rolla Bulldogs will now take over on offense. Tiger defense needs to step up here and get a stop. So Rolla will be going the same direction that the Tigers were going, down to the left of your screen at home. They'll take over on the 25-yard line. Quick in the backfield with Hounson.
Love to see the Tigers get a turnover right here. Pick it up and run it all the way back.
I don't think it works that way. Quick with the ball. He's going to take it up the middle, pick up about 5, it looks like. Nope, going to give him 4 on that carry. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Rolla Bulldogs.
All right, going to be quick in the set behind. Rolla going right back.
They're going to go quick again. He's going up the middle. Pick up. Looks like he's going to pick up about another 4.
Not going to be a first down, but it's going to be 3rd and short here for the Rolla Bulldogs. Max Reyes in there on the stop for the Waynesville Tigers. Got to think this is coming right again, and it is.
Quick's
going to be met right at the line.
He's going to get the first down. It looks like he went across the 15.
On the carry for the Rolla Bulldogs, number 39, Trey Quick. Tackle was made by number 7 of the Tiger defense, Caden Tripp.
Caden Tripp on that tackle. But it's going to bring up a first down for the Rolla Bulldogs.
So ball right at the 15-yard line.
That ball's on the ground.
Loose.
Quick falls on top of it. Bad exchange there from Hausman to Quick. And they're going to lose 5 yards on that. But, Matt, I tell you what, the part of this I like is now you're setting 2nd and 15. You got to think that Rolla's going to go somewhere different than just running, pounding Quick right up the middle. But they go right back to Quick up the middle to Quick again. He picks up, looks like about 8 maybe.
Sheen Butler Lawson in there on that saving tackle right there is Quick had a head of steam and was coming through.
3rd down and 7 for Rolla. It's going to be Quick again. He's going to take it up the middle and he's going to pick up the first down.
Wow. He bounced. That's a favorable spot. I thought his knee was down back here behind, but they're going to give him the spot and say it is.
It looked to me like his knee might have hit, but he also had his hand down, and that might have been able to keep that knee off the ground.
All right,
you got a feeling it's going to go back to Quick here again. I
got to think that it's probably 3 in a row to Quick up the middle.
And Quick is going to push it in, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Rolla Bulldogs. And the Rolla Bulldogs are going to roll in here tonight on Homecoming 2018 and defeat the Waynesville Tigers 34-28. But, Matt, I'm going to tell you something. This Tiger team played one heck of a ball game tonight against the number 10 team in Class 4 in the state of Missouri, the Rolla Bulldogs.
Absolutely. As you see the defense out there right now, frustrated. You know they wanted to win this game bad, but they've got absolutely nothing to hang their head about in this game tonight. The effort they came out and showed, as you said, the number 10 team in Class 4. What a showing by the Waynesville Tigers. Almost pulled it off tonight.
And that's exactly right. And I'm going to tell you, one of the most exciting games we've seen in a long time here at Tiger Stadium. And this is something this Tiger team can build off of as they continue on through the season. Folks, we want to thank you all for joining us tonight. We are back on the air in 2 weeks, October 12th. Glendale rolls into town. It won't be me and Matt, but it'll be we'll have you a couple guys up here. Maybe Coach Lucas Smith may be up here on the air and be bringing you Tiger football. We will be back on the air with you Thursday night for Lady Tiger volleyball. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And for Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings, and we will see you next Thursday night.